there was some knocking coming through the door. Endlessly curious, we opened the door to find a awful-looking mummy in a ritual circle and trapped in a tiny little room. He was being a bit of a dingus, so Armina kind of asked to get her ass kicked because she just slammed the door on him after he dared or challenged that we couldn't. Immediately blasted it open. Oh no, I think we held it for a little bit, but then he eventually just shattered everything, and we had a big old grueling fight that got close, but ultimately we were victorious, and I believe that's where we are now. I think we decided to go back. Oop, Thorfinn just went invisible.
Womp.
I believe we decided to go back up, not for health reasons, but because we had expended a lot of resources and need to rest up again before continuing on into the gauntlet.
We basically burned everything finding the mummy.
Yeah.
Or a lot of it, at least.
Except for health.
Yeah.
Heals.
But perhaps this handy-dandy teleportation circle will take us back up, so it won't be such a grueling effort to
maybe
get back to Rotari. Thorfinn! Where'd you go?
I'm here. I'm just encumbered. That's the effect that happens when you get encumbered, I guess.
You become invisible when you're carrying too much.
I am, I guess. I don't know. I was just trying to figure out how to carry my staff without dying, because apparently it's really heavy, so figure this out. But I did mess up that I failed to activate the portal, and it sparked me back pretty bad. I'm stupefied, so I would suggest going back, because I am all spent after that.
Oh yeah, you're like stupefied for 24 hours or something.
Well,
yeah, I can't have that.
Indeed.
All right, make our way back to Rotari.
You attempt to make your way back to Rotari.
We do attempt. Yes.
Well,
let's see if that giant monster web has blocked the way.
Would be a good time for it.
It's just rolled out in the way. Refuses to move. Like, nah.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm gonna do some rolls here.
In Temple of
All right.
Evil. Way back. Oh,
you backtrack back the way you came, walking past the large arena pit where the mass of flesh and bone still sleeps in a slumber. You do notice some activity on the level below, as in the level that the arena effectively is on. Not entirely sure what's going on there, but there's definitely the sounds of perhaps conversation in a language you can't quite make out. But if your goal is merely to retreat, you can do so without attracting attention. There are sounds as you move past, almost as if through the occasional stare from down below, there's quite some activity, actually. Not hundreds of creatures, certainly, but a handful going about their daily business, at least. But either they don't notice you, or they leave you alone.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I'm fine with leaving them alone too.
We will return to Otari.
Live and let live, I say.
Wait, where am I?
Just make peace.
Did I just delete a map?
Oh
no.
no. That doesn't sound good.
No, there's two maps on top of each other in my navigation. What?
Oh.
How did I click this and end up somewhere entirely different? I'm confused.
Are they
anyways
stacked on top of each other?
Yeah.
To Otari. It is the late afternoon as you return. And you can go about whatever you like to do. Why does it still show me on this map? Something is very weird. I'm not going to question it.
Okay. Do you know if the Foundry module for Pathfinder deals with staffs like automatically, or?
I don't know how staves work in the thing, not properly. Like, I don't know how to cast the spell from them, for example.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say no, it doesn't. Because the spellcasting part of the module is very bare bones.
Yeah, I'll figure it out. I can always add a spellcasting entry specifically for the staff.
Yeah, that might be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Right. You're not accosted as you return.
Great. As far as
You're the
Thorfinn is
boy.
concerned, he is going up to bed because he has a
Mhm.
horrible headache.
Do any of the others want to do anything in particular before you go to bed, or do we just skip to the next day? Yeah.
I'll go update the mayor on what's going on, but I don't think that's something that needs to be played out unless you do.
How's his kid doing?
Yeah.
Well, how about that, indeed?
Oh boy.
Do you go alone?
I'll come with. I've still got stuff. to do.
Sure. One second. Where are my notes? This is not correct. As you approach Manamy's Manor, Amina and Roga, you do notice that there appears to be not exactly a commotion at the front door, but certainly activity. Two of the mayor's guards sort of standing by as the mayor himself appears to be talking with some distress and intensity towards a figure you can't immediately see as you approach. But it does appear to be his daughter as you come closer.
Oh no.
She seems actually pretty fine walking around from a distance. You can see she's currently equipped as if she wants to go traveling in a bit of a like not exactly adventuring gear. It's more like a child's version of adventuring gear, you know, like a woolen jacket and her backpack with her trusty stuffed griffin in her right hand.
Play school adventurers pack.
Her father seems to be not keen on the idea of apparently her decision on traveling somewhere.
Uh-huh.
You also see that her left hand looks quite discolored, more so than you've seen it last time. It doesn't, however, seem to bother her at all. To come closer, the guards do notice you. They give you a bit of a
Just
of a
kinda rush.
glance.
Mm-hmm.
But don't stop you, of course. In fact, the glances even almost encourage you to, you know, maybe you people should get involved here. They don't know what to do here.
What's happened? What happened here?
She
asks one of them.
At this point, the mayor of enemies does notice you as he turns around and says, "Oh, it's you. Perhaps you two could talk a little bit of sense into my daughter. She says she has to travel to meet her friend. Obviously, that is a terrible idea. I mean, the forest is dangerous these days, and My dear, you must understand that your friend does not have your best interest in mind, nor am I entirely sure he exists. And if he does, he is a danger, not a friend. The mayor's daughter smiles in the childlike knowledge that there's no such thing as danger, as she says, "Oh, but the motley man has told me that I have to travel to him. He has to teach me so many things, and I mean, I do want to learn, and I feel so much better. I don't know what changed really, but well, he did tell me that now that the door is open, he has an easier time to help me."
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Now,
She
in good
get
cleric
Yeah.
style,
Mhm.
while Amina is talking, Rugger will just sort of do a. Can I just do a check here? Is this disease a curse, a possession? Like, what is the nature of this affliction?
well, give me a religion or an occultism.
I feel like I've gotten better at this since last time I was here. I'll make that a blind GM roll.
Oh boy. Vroga is fairly certain that this is not the mayor's daughter at all. This is, in fact, a demon in disguise who has been commanded to make sure that the daughter's disappearance has a completely plausible reason, which is that she ran away. But she is, in fact, already gone.
Well,
They-
it's an easy way to test that. He'll from over here, sort of point at her, and I'll cast a heal level 2. I have the feat for exactly this sort of situation. Holy castigation. When I damage demons, devils, or their unholy ilk, I treat them as undead. So
the
Oh boy.
the guards look at you with some alarm as you suddenly start casting spells without warning. But as the holy energy washes over the child, she merely giggles and says, "Oh, that tickles." I don't.
powerful.
I've seen other clerics do that, try that to me, but it hasn't really helped before, and it didn't really do anything this time either. I'm not sure what you're trying, but just I have to go. And besides, Father, neither you nor them nor your guards could stop me.
Well, she's not a demon.
Pretty sure we could.
Uh, can I walk closer and take a look at her arm with a medicine check, perhaps to, uh, if something is affecting this creature, then I want to know what's up with this yellowed arm.
It's sort of yellow purple-ish. There's still the almost bruise-like mark on it that you've previously identified as actually being writing.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely looks very, very odd and, well, borderline ominous. She does not seem to be bothered at all.
Oh, good. Then I can take a look.
Sure,
No,
you
let me
take a
just
look.
have a look at you.
Give me a medicine check.
Mm-hmm.
You are certain that she is not, in fact, injured. This is not bruising at all, like looking at it.
Maybe some sort of magical curse.
She smiles at Roga as she says, "Oh, you see, the motley man, he liked my fingers so much. He already has my hand."
Ugh.
What?
What does that mean?
Mm.
He is
All right.
deranged.
Or he's replacing her hand with his or something?
Wait a second. Did you say that she had this griffin?
She is a stuffed griffin, yeah.
I check because I took that griffin and read way too much into her giving it to me last time. I checked to see if I still have it. I should, unless
You
I
do,
mean,
and in fact, the griffin she appears to have seems to be an older one that is slightly damaged.
I
You,
looked to the
you-
mayor.
Yeah?
Sorry, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
as I like feel around and realize I still have it in one of my pockets and grab it with my hand still in the pocket, I turn to the mayor and I say, Mr. Mayor, that toy of hers, is it part of a collection? Have you bought her a new one?
Mayor frowns at you having the toy as he says.
I don't reveal it. I don't reveal it yet. I'm just setting up to
Oh,
see.
oh,
Like,
same.
no, she only has one.
The
If
mayor
that's the
frowns.
case.
Well, you see, Mr. Griff here is of course unique. However, he got lost, and I had to recover this version of him from an old closet.
Okay, she releases the grip on the toy, thinking perhaps that there had been some sort of demon replica of it, but I guess not.
Mr. Mayor,
She'll she'll just kind of maybe leave it behind when they go.
I need time. Tomorrow morning, I shall pray to the Lord Caton to give me to create me a bottle of ale that shall banish any sickness of the body that she might be by course through her veins. Yet I doubt that is what is affecting her. It seems to be some sort of a curse or transformation. It is yet beyond me to ask for such things, but it is not far from my ability. If you can win me time, if you can convince her to stay for longer, though she says that you cannot stop her, I might be able to draw this out of her.
He takes a step closer to Roga and then with a conspiratorial whisper says, "My words, no matter what reasoning I use, seem to slide off her. With a wave of her hand, she disregards whatever I say to her. But perhaps you could convince her to at least stay for however long you need.
No.
Oh no.
Sheep, you said before that we can get things outside of the core book if it makes sense and we ask nicely for it.
I believe you that I said that, although I don't remember.
Okay. There is a spell from the Secrets of Magic. So remove curse is a 4th level spell, which you do not have access to yet. I will have next level. So there's a 3rd level version in the Secrets of Magic called the Claim Curse spell, where instead of curing a curse, you just change its target to yourself.
Ooh.
Instead. I don't know if you'd feel up for allowing me to attempt it. I don't know if it is a curse, but it is not a. But otherwise, would have access to.
I mean that is just a cool spell. I would totally allow that.
Okay, and then I'll play that as Roga, not knowing if it's available either, or if it's even a thing that Caden can do.
Also,
But,
Amina, Doriana does approach you again, and actually, holds out her Mr. Griff, her stuffed griffin, towards you and says, "Here, you should have this one too. I think you might need it."
She says, no, they should stay together if they're. So, and she'll take out hers. Perhaps the 4 of us should go play upstairs.
No, I don't want to go upstairs. I want to leave soon.
oh,
But you
child.
should really take Mr. Griff. Give me yours. You take this one.
What the fuck is up with this Mr. Griffith? She's gonna try and say, like, okay, I clearly read into it too much last time, but what is going on here this time?
That's a pretty good roll. You do notice that her plush, which is the same as you have, it's just older and more damaged. You know,
Mhm.
it is very likely that her father just bought the same one again once this one
Yeah.
got too messy.
Too ratty, yeah.
However, the one she's handing Amina appears to have a much more, how do you say? It seems to have more volume to it. More, it's a bit larger.
Okay, second time's the charm, I guess. She'll
Looks a bit
reach
more
out to go and
stuffed, I
touch
guess.
it, and she's going to apply pressure as she'll not like trying to break it or anything like that, but just grips onto
Rip
it to
it
see if there's
apart in front
anything.
of her.
Yeah, just
Squeeze it.
just grip it harder to squeezing it to see if there's something
Full of teeth and
inside
razor
it
blades.
beside. Yes, ah!
There does seem to be a
Mimic.
hard object inside of it.
Okay,
I swear we had this last time.
Oh
as
yeah,
well.
we did.
But it disappeared when we took it out.
Yeah.
What's
So
going on?
don't do it in front of her, obviously.
No.
Yeah, well, Roger will come to the rescue.
That's very nice of you.
Dear girl, am I to understand that you want to go to Gauntlet?
the lighthouse. Yes.
Oh, that's a treacherous path to walk at night, and we have been there, as it turns out, and are returning there soon. Perhaps you might want to go together.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Maybe-
I'm
Maybe that would allow your father to be okay with it, as you might want to make sure that he doesn't worry too much. Though we, of course, know that there's nothing we could do to stop you if you really wanted to. Smile.
I do want
For
to.
his sake, maybe we should delay this until morning, and then we'll go.
She ponders. Give me a persuasion,
You
diplomacy.
do love your father, don't you?
God.
Give me a diplomacy.
All right.
She ponders for a moment and says, I do want to go alone. I don't want to slow you down, but I suppose I can wait till morning. I do like breakfast. I'll wait till after breakfast, and then I'll go.
I'll make you a wonderful breakfast.
Great. I like grapes and bread with a lot of sugar.
Oh, we'll get those. We'll
Mm,
butter it up nicely too.
yummy.
Fry it, cinnamon, sugar on top of it. I've made many breakfasts in my life. Perhaps Lady Amina and you should spend the time so it goes faster while having fun by playing with your griffins upstairs. I will talk to your father about preparing a nice breakfast that'll leave you.
I think that's a
hearty
great
and
idea,
whole.
Rogar.
Yes,
And
yes.
she'll put her arm around the child in that sort of guiding, but I'm being nice about it, but you don't have a choice. You're going to have to actively fight back, kind of, when you put your arm around someone, then sort of pull in and then forward as she directs her back into the house.
Yeah,
Sure,
she lets herself be guided.
I will glance to the mayor. As it seems that
Yeah.
that my
share a
current
look with Rogar.
my current skills will have a hard time reaching her. Yet it seems to be almost out of time.
Maya frowns.
I
just
hope
I
to
just
stay
don't know.
here. I will be praying throughout the night and see if I, perhaps in the morning, with all the blessings I can collect, if there's something I can do, I will do my utmost.
Thank you
Will
very
need-
much.
I will need your help.
Whatever you need for this, you shall have it.
This may sound strange, but I hope you have a stout constitution and a full wine cellar. We shall go there together and shall commune with the spirits and gain the blessings that are necessary. We must see clearly, and the best way to do so is through a haze of hardened alcohol.
I always thought that spirits and spirits were two different things, but you clearly know more than I do.
There's a reason they share the same word.
No, true wisdom is found at the bottom of a cup, as they say. We shall need a lot of wisdom by morning.
Very well.
You must do this for her.
We shall meet in the morning then.
Yeah. We'll go to the wine cellar and pray for a spell that can remove curses. And I suppose claim curse might be the best I can get at my current level. Which I will prepare. Can I take a rest? Is that good?
Yes, you can.
Do you tell us when you get back what's going on, or?
I can't really go, but we can probably ask one of the guards to go. I mean, I think the mayor is pretty much okay with
Right.
with playing along. We're gonna prepare to remove disease anyway, just because, just in case. You might also have typhoid fever or something. No.
All right. Then you take your rest. We skip towards the early dawn.
Yeah, I guess we toddle up to the mayor in the morning when we wake up. If we get some word
With all
from...
haste.
Yeah.
To the old manor on the moor.
I probably still have this stupefy, right, Sheep?
It would last 24 hours, so yes.
Yeah, that's not good.
Dancer, like having heard of this, he will say, if the child becomes unruly, there are certain concoctions one could feed her to make her more pliant.
Armina will not sleep through the night. She's going to make sure that this child stays where she is until Rogar can try and cure her.
There is a particular form of poison that some of the cavern elves brew. It induces a form of lethargy that can result in sleep paralysis. She would be unharmed, since some of the cave elves have a tendency to want live subjects, and the poison would be rather harmless. She would sleep a lot. As an emergency situation, could be something to consider, perhaps.
Well, if I have the right of it, her being asleep is the worst thing she could be.
Well, at this point, she seems to have a mind to walk to Gauntlet and go down onto the lower levels, which seems worse to me.
Well, it would seem that whatever denizen has interest in her has somehow gotten more influence over her. Maybe when we dispelled the barrier, it allowed it to influence her more, perhaps. If she wants to go there, it's clear that whatever it is down there too.
I mean, certainly. I'm just giving an option for preventing her to go.
Sure. Let's see. Armina, do you tell Porfin that you got another thing from her? You're muted, by the way, sir.
Oh, yes. Sorry. That would explain it. Yes, but I think, does she ever sleep through the night, Sheep?
Who do you mean? Doriana?
Doriana, yeah.
Yeah, she seems to have a fine sleep, actually.
Okay. Probably like 2 hours into it, and I imagine this might be before I have a chance to tell Torfin about it. She would take out Stuffy Griffin II and do the same thing of peeling back the lining to see what's going on in there.
The
Un-
stuffed
unthreading it.
creature appears to hide the exact same large red gem was contained in the previous one.
Okay. This time she's keeping a hold on it. If it disappears, it's going to, poof in her hand, and she'll at the earliest convenience, as soon as someone comes in to help check on her or whatever, then she would absolutely tell Torfin, like, the same thing happened. She gave me another griffin. It had the same gem. I'm it's right here, but I'm nervous to let go of it or take it out of my eyesight.
Well, is it still there when Thorfinn gets there in the morning? Is the question.
Yes.
All right.
Yes,
Hold
it
it.
is.
She
Hold it
like
still.
flips her gauntlet up so that like she's still clutching it, but there's still a bit between her fingers and thumb, the edge of it that you can see.
I'm gonna attempt to cast Read Aura. Let me do my DC check first for Stupefy. Which,
pretty.
no.
No.
But I can
Well,
just
fizzles.
just keep doing it. So I feel like.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Read Aura.
Say, you know if the item is magical, and if it is, you learn the skill of magic. It is, and it is divination.
Divination. Okay. Since it's third level or heightened to 3, I can target up to 10 objects. I would target the griffin as well, plush, just to check.
The griffin is not magic.
Okay. Divination. Okay. Now that I've read Aura and I know the school of magic, I would like to identify it.
Okay.
If possible.
You can attempt to give me an occultism.
Sure. I get a bonus because of Elder's Researcher to identifying. Since it's not Abjuration magic, my staff doesn't give me a bonus, but that's fine. Okay.
All right. You are fairly certain you know what this gem does. However, it is a bit weird. It feels to Torfin's investigation connected to the whole Lang business.
Yeah.
But it has a bit of a different signature to it. As if it's not. If it doesn't have the same source. The same origin, perhaps, but not the same source. The spell it is able to cast is the locate spell.
Okay. Interesting. Same source, but same. Okay, not same source. Okay, I think I get it. What does a locate spell do in 2nd edition? Let me see. Here.
It basically teaches you the direction to a target. This locate spell is directed towards a particular target.
Right, and if I use it, is it used up, or can I continuously use it from this, specifically for whatever it's connected to?
It is trivial to activate as often as you like. However, it takes 10 minutes to actually cast.
Okay.
You basically have to concentrate on it for 10 minutes, and then you can do it. Oh, sorry, it is once per day.
Once per day? Oh, okay.
Once per day.
Okay. It makes sense that if I was going to use this, I would probably use this in Gauntlet. Probably as far down as we can go, because I don't know what the range of it is. It's probably quite short, and if it's once per day, then I need to make sure.
I'm assuming Does Torfin share this information with?
Oh, absolutely.
Armin?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I think maybe.
Uh,
Sorry, go ahead. Chip.
so, real quick, between Armina's previous experience and Torfin, you're poking here.
Yeah.
You do also realize that the gem has a tendency to teleport back to, apparently specifically Doriana, for reasons.
Right.
So might as well blow the use, so she can't
Yeah,
find
might
the
as
guy.
well. However, I am stupefied, so
Hmm.
I believe if I fail this check, the spell use is gone. So, can you use hero points on flat checks? Just a question.
I
I don't know.
assume so.
I think you can use them on any roll you make, really.
Yeah. My DC is 6 because it's 5 plus my value. I don't know. Should be. I mean,
You got this.
I don't have any other choice, so I might as well try. I'll probably do it outside. I don't really want like. Don't know what I'm doing.
Don't get too far away because even it disappeared real quick last time.
True. I mean, just like maybe the garden, not like in the mansion. Yeah, and I will attempt to cast it. Let me just. Yeah, I make the check. So
Yeah.
10 minutes and I cast locate for this.
All right, you concentrate on the ruby, and perhaps to your surprise, the spell does a little bit more than just give you a direction. The direction, first of all, is unsurprisingly towards Gauntlet. Or more precisely, below Gauntlet, which also should not be a huge surprise. Although from this distance, that's basically all you get. But there's a message, or at least a feeling with a message quality attached to the ruby, which effectively communicates, you know where the source lies. Kill him.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah. I mean that makes sense. So the question is, there's someone else is interfering here in some way to help us out. All right. Yeah, I'll basically come back inside and let everyone know that it would seem that whatever is affecting her has a source, and that source is in Gauntlet. And if we get rid of it, then presumably she will be freed from whatever influences upon her. That is something that we had an inkling towards before, but now we are almost sure that whatever it is, it's down there. A question, Sheep. When I was given like the direction, like, is there a sense like that if I was closer, it would get more specific, or is that just
It felt basically like a compass. So if you were
right?
closer, yeah, you could use it to like point it in a more useful direction.
Yeah.
But it won't be more specific just from distance.
Right. Okay.
All right. Roga has prepared himself for a straight up exorcism.
All right.
I'm gonna need this kid to like stand still for a bit, you know, like at least stay within a room.
Yeah.
So that's
Just
what I'm gonna
before
use
you
you guys
like
help for.
start it up, I did want to check the her arm, because you said it's basically like a script now, correct?
It has the same script quality to it as before. It's just there's more discoloration now.
Right. Well, I have a question. Can I use my strange script on it to understand what it means?
You can.
Hello, everyone.
I'll attempt
Um,
it.
You.
Let me just.
Last time
Oh,
you did basically figure out that it was a reference to Lang.
yeah.
But what exactly does your ability do?
Let me post it.
What's the wording on it? Compel them to reveal it. Oh, yes, that is surprisingly perfect.
Yes, because I want to make sure that I tease everything out that I know here.
Okay, if the text is in a code or cipher, it's not really a code or a cipher. You're fairly certain that the text does not just reference Lang. It is in fact a text basically saying claimed by Isondilkir.
Hey. Can you say that again? The name.
Yes, the name is right here. I might not have pronounced it very well.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
Oh, so
No, that's
spelled
perfect.
exactly like it sounds. Huh?
Yeah. Great.
So
Okay.
it's basically saying, "Don't touch this. This is mine," in Lang speak.
Yeah. All right. Well, we have a name, so we have a place to go. Is good.
We're going to Lang.
No.
All right. Well, meanwhile, I'll be preparing chamber.
Yep.
And the first thing I'll do is that this lasts for a damn long time, so we'll just sanctify it, and I think we'll give it a strength against aberrations. Let's say that makes
All
sense. I think a saving
makes
throw
sense.
might be useful. So, all right, then I would like to cast if so. She seems pretty okay with me investigating her, right?
She does not seem bothered by it at all.
Okay. Then I would assume she's a willing target for a spell of status, so that I can actually get a good idea of what conditions she's currently suffering from.
Sure.
I'll cast that on her. Now I know where she is and what ails her.
Any conditions affecting? Well, conditions as far as the Pathfinder 2nd Edition conditions are concerned,
Yeah.
it's difficult. I guess it would be classified as a curse.
Okay, good.
It could also be classified as a charm, sort of in that direction. I don't have a precise answer for you.
But there's some
Compulsion.
sort of
Compulsion is a good one, yeah.
thing going on. All right. Next, we're gonna put on her protection, and I'm gonna just go and say against evil. Gonna make it a little harder for things to mind control her. Don't know if that's the case. Seems like a pretty safe bet that something like that might be happening. At this point, I'm gonna put that on myself too, because it's important for the next part.
Okay.
When you can imagine the sanctified room, like there's he's prepared it. There's holy symbols and incense and whatever you use, really whatever he's gotten his hands on. It's all really a bit beyond him what he's going to try to do to remove a curse. Got protection from evil in both of them. Got the status to know that it is some sort of curse. And then he'll just again try his best to cast Remove Curse, which is a 4th level spell which he can't cast, and instead shall be manifested as Claim Curse. And we'll see what happens.
All right. Lame curse.
He reaches out and prays to Caton, drinks a mug of frothing mead, and then eyes glow with a golden light, and let's see if he can save this child or its fate.
So, as far as the rules are concerned, this isn't exactly a curse, but I find the idea just interesting enough that we're gonna just say it works. And as you cast it, two things happen. First of all, to Roger himself, who suddenly feels an urge to walk towards Gauntlet, knowing that he is perfectly capable of defending himself, to enter its depths and go to the lower levels. You're fairly certain that if you were to be close to the Gauntlet, you would even know where to go exactly. It is a strange feeling, one that you're, with your adult mind, fairly able to resist. However, give me a will save.
Does the protection from evil have any effect?
Yes, it works. It gives you the +3 even.
All right. And what about, is this caused by aberrations?
That's a good question.
Well, it's a status effect either way, so I guess it doesn't really matter. But I'll take
but yes, it would be.
All right, I'll take my +3.
Can hear about that for sure. It's a 2.
Yeah. Well, let's see. If it succeeds first.
Sure.
That would be a failure.
Okay. Well, then it's time to use hero point.
That's good.
That is a success. The compulsion is not that strong, but presumably plenty to convince a child. The second thing that happens is that Doriana's eyes go big and almost panicked for a moment as she says, I don't really want to go. The motley man, he is nice. He tells me I'll be safe. I mean, I can do this. As she sort of extends her hand towards one of the chairs standing nearby, which all of a sudden just goes flying, smashing into a wall.
Yeah.
As she says, and I'm pretty sure I would be fine, but it is scary out there. Maybe he can just. I mean, there's so much fun in my dreams. Maybe that's enough.
Roga looks at his arm and her arm.
Roga's arm seems fine, while hers still shows the same.
All right.
Seems to be a very different effect.
Well, it's a start.
While Roger has this on him,
I must.
given
go.
that she still has that on her arm, Thorfinn would like to attempt. It might not work, but he would like to attempt to use his Staff of Aberration to dispel magic on her.
Okay.
Now again, I have to roll Superfy, so that might not even happen, but we'll see.
Sure.
Let's see.
Give me a roll.
Yes, that's fine. Okay. Dispel magic. Can I just how do I put this in chat? This isn't spell. Like so. So
give me a counteract check.
I will attempt. It's a 29. It's probably the best I can do.
That is in fact. That is in fact exactly the critical success you needed.
Okay, so counteract the target if its counteract rank is 5 or less. So spell level 5 or lower, or I guess depending on what it is.
That does appear to do something. Her arm looks visibly healthier quite quickly, although the strange writing on it stays. It is much fainter than before, and the rest of her hand looks almost, like a healthy hand is supposed to look like.
Okay. Well,
Doriana frowns at her hand slightly and says, He said he likes my hand so much he wants to take it. I thought he just meant take my hand, you know? Like, I think he meant something else. I'm very worried.
Not to worry. That's why we're here helping you.
Well, there's nothing to worry about. We'll be perfectly fine. We just have to go to Godlight.
The mayor is just standing with you, sort of shaking his head, not knowing what to do.
Yeah, we'll go to him. Say she will stay here. The compulsion she had to leave, I have drawn into myself. And Torfin has clearly worked on removing the damage to her arm. She is not free yet from the powers of Leng, but at least we have gotten a lot more time.
You say a lot more, but the spell lasts 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Do we have a means to render her asleep?
Might
I,
want to
She's
seriously
like a aberration warlock or something.
she from what I
That was a
examined her
thing in
before,
this
she
game.
has some vestiges of psychic power. So untrained, of course. So
She speaks up somewhat meekly and says, "No, I'll stay. It's fine. I'll just. I don't want to go anymore."
We'll go and look at her. Just listen to me, child. I have drawn out from you a curse that would have made you seek out Gauntlight, abandon your father, abandon all things you hold dear. I cannot hold it from you forever. If you have anything to protect yourself from such influence, I suggest you prepare it.
I mean, I can at least know what's going on now, so surely I'll just decide not to go.
I kind of give Rogar and the mayor a look like, yeah, that really should have been directed towards him. Like, okay, Dad, it's on you to.
No,
Step
the
up.
dad doesn't have psionic power. She does. If he can toss chairs around, maybe she can do something to protect herself.
In game mechanic terms, you're pretty sure that now she knows what's going on a bit better, she'll at least get a will save.
all right.
And as far as Rogar is concerned, the compulsion wasn't that strong. She has a good chance of resisting it for at least a little while.
Also, you have status on her until long rest, so you'll know if she gets it back again, right?
Yeah, true.
And if she resists it or not, because then she will be under the effects, I assume. So.
Well, she will have it. It's just a question of whether she follows it or not.
Oh, true. Okay, fair.
All right.
Well, regardless, our best chance now is to go to find this thing or source and get rid of it.
Yes.
Follow the impulse set.
Rogar focuses on where
Rogar
is
has.
it? Like if he just lets his mind go while he has this effect on him, where does it want him to go? He's been to Gauntlight, you know.
It's true.
You know the ins and outs of it at this point, at least some of it.
What sort of check?
If I bring out like the blueprints of like at least the first 3 levels we had, I don't know if that helps him like figure.
I like the idea. Give me a perception check with a +2 bonus from like having the actual map in front of you. At least some of the actual map.
Yeah.
Hey, I just see what.
Oh, all right.
30 is pretty good. All right. With the help of the actual map and your mental one, your memories enter Gauntlight, going down and down. The level that you have explored appears to be not quite where the feeling wants you to go. In fact, it is 2 more levels down.
Oh,
Mm.
jeez. God. We're
2
behind on
floors
time. God.
below the arena. There, it's calling me to the source.
Then we best get moving. Lot to do then.
We're like doing some trigonometry as we walk towards Gauntlight. Rogar just pointing and trying to figure out the angle. Be like, aha, it must be.
Yeah.
Way below the tower.
Yeah, I think we start heading back now to Gauntlight at this point.
Yes.
Because I don't know how it normally works, but I'm fairly sure if I did break something on her, it probably alerted it. So
Quite possibly.
yeah.
Stay away
See.
from corners.
No. I believe I should be fatigued. However, that's going to be
But all right, I guess we'll wait the 5 minutes at least to see what happens when it
To
goes
see
back
if
on
she
her.
manages to
yeah.
succeed. Is there anything that
You
could
might want to
boost the
seriously
save?
consider actually restraining her.
I did all I could.
Oh yeah, true.
You
have
sure
to.
did.
You did give her the protection.
Yeah,
Yeah. The room is also protected until tomorrow morning, so at least that's something.
that's true. She stays there for at least for the 5 minutes.
Let's see, how do I roll secretly? Private general, there we go. Gave her the +3. As you see, the as your spell ends, you see her blink a few times, shake her head, and she says, "I still don't want to go. I think.
I
Yeah,
think you're right.
I'm going back to bed."
Good. Sleep well, child. Dream of more pleasant things.
She will, in fact, return to her room. The mayor looking thoroughly relieved for the moment, and in fact, Vroga, take a hero point.
Thank you.
I'm gonna look at the mayor as after she leaves and can hear like the creaking of the stairs and whatnot, and just say, we should still keep a thorough eye on her. She might be lying to get your attention off of her, so she can sneak out.
I don't think so. I will say.
It's unlikely. I believe in you, Rogar, but it's best to be safe than sorry until we have this dealt with.
The compulsion not only made me want to go there, it also made me absolutely certain that I would have no problems at all doing so, and that I could walk through any door or any location that would stop me. If she was affected, she would have no need to lie. Or at least she would believe she had no need to lie.
Well, my good mayor, we have a lot more information now. We have a target and we have a location. And
let's go.
Whatever was on her, I believe maybe I have forestalled the effects upon her, but I'm not entirely sure what it was. It may return.
If you have other priests on your payroll still, have them protect her from anything that would addle to her mind, any possessions. It will strengthen her, make it less likely to take hold once more.
He rubs his chin and says, "I will talk to Miss Bandabash. Maybe
It should
she
be
can."
something that even the acolytes at the temple should be able to do.
Yes, I hope so. They were here before, of course, investigating, but they could not figure out what's wrong. Maybe with your information and your approaches, they can at least help her temporarily. Thank you very much. I'm not sure how I could how I can repay you.
Thorfinn,
Yes, of
while he's
course.
like saying this, Thorfinn is like writing down on some like parchment he's probably unceremoniously ripped out from his own spellbook because he feels it's important. Basically detailing, as far as his knowledge and what Rogar has figured out, what is currently ailing her, and he'll give it to him, and he'll say, "Give this to the clerics. If they know exactly what's happening, they will be able to help better."
Very good. I will do that. I will do that.
Good.
But I think I need some sleep too.
Of course.
That's a good idea. You should do that. Well, all right, to Gauntlet.
Yes. Yes, the Gauntlet.
All right. The situation resolved for the time being. You can start heading there if you like.
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Suppose we do.
Perhaps when all this is over, the mayor can help me build a new tavern. One can't have too many.
Well, I am not sure what you performed, Rogar. I'm not trained in the religious arts, but what you did was impressive.
I could not remove the power that was there, so I simply tried to draw it into myself instead, to change the target, and it worked for a short time.
Well, what you did give us more than enough to go on.
It is a part of what I can do that is not often challenged in the depths of the dungeons, but yes. This visit was fruitful.
I would agree, although it would seem that Miss Armina has trouble keeping awake currently. You like
I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
poke her in the side with his staff.
Right. You know, you all needed a good sleep. Someone had to watch out over her. Oh, good. I'm fine. Just might be a little less. I'm sure the adrenaline spike in Gauntlet will do the trick. We could at least grab a coffee before we leave. There we go. That's what you can do to repay us, Mr. Mayor. Can I have a coffee?
Imported from Minkai.
Yeah,
Very exclusive.
Well, if anyone in Otari has some coffee, it's definitely the mayor.
Nice.
Normally more of a tea gal, but you know.
I just like the idea of him standing there rubbing his bejeweled hands, saying, I simply don't have anything to give you.
Clinking of all the gold on his fingers.
Wow.
However, could I ever,
I could never repay you, so you better go.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, I do have some coffee. It is strange brew, I must say. But I can make you a cup.
All right.
Thanks. I don't suppose it removes the fatigue condition.
Well, funny you should say that. There is actual coffee.
Oh,
my!
Nice.
He will
It's a
explain.
part
Yeah,
of
it is imported from the Padishah Empire of Kalesh. You see, it's
Yes.
quite
Wow.
expensive, but obviously, it really gets the morning going.
Yes.
just chew it.
It works like alcohol, so to get the effect, you have to intentionally fail the saving throw.
Do not resist the coffee.
Okay, I'll bite.
Heart palpitations.
But give me another saving throw for the addiction part of it.
One
Become a
cup, and
coffee
now,
fiend.
now here you are.
Yeah, first cup is free.
Yeah, that's a business model.
Tomorrow morning, you're just Well,
I
Yeah.
love this stuff.
Your eyes bulge
is-
wide
This is
open.
It is-
amazing.
need it.
It is, in fact, incredible.
I will kill to have it.
My God.
For the next
This is what you can do to repay me.
10 minutes, you feel as if you weren't fatigued.
Hey,
Oh,
We have
great.
to go to Godlike now. Now.
More.
I gotta write a screenplay.
bring a thermos, like a
Yeah.
still it.
10 minutes?
Yeah.
10
Oh.
minutes.
10 minutes,
Oh,
but I'm addicted for
oh,
life.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
What a
What happens
scam.
what does addiction do when you've run out of it?
If you can't get another dose tomorrow, you will be fatigued.
Oh boy.
Ah.
I mean, that makes sense.
My fatigue is suppressed until before I get to Godlight, and then tomorrow I'm fatigued.
That
What
doesn't
a-
make sense. How does it only last 10 minutes? That's weird.
You know,
I-
it's so you drink that next cup. It's predatory
Oh.
business model.
It is a bit silly, isn't it? I'm gonna say it lasts for this day, but you will be fatigued tomorrow because you failed your addiction.
Particularly failed too.
Okay. Well,
To
that's
be
very
fair,
kind of you.
looking
Thank
at
you.
it only like a pot of coffee only costs like 2 copper pieces. So, there's worse things too.
You just keep drinking it every 10 minutes.
An Epsilon
Well,
probably
Super
does
wired.
Yeah,
Alright.
this cup of coffee was probably worth a gold piece.
Wow.
Damn,
It's
we're poor
expensive
now.
as shit.
Yeah.
No kidding.
All right. That aside, for today you can be not fatigued, but you will be fatigued
Yay.
tomorrow.
Great.
After
You
which,
don't need
Good.
to sleep ever again.
hmm Just drink coffee and tomorrow.
Oh dear.
Yeah, if you could
It
just
was a-
set-
it was a DC 14 on the addiction, by the way.
Oh.
DC,
Gosh.
but that one's that one.
That one is the only way to fail that. All right. You make your way to Gauntlet and into the depths. On the way there, you're not stopped.
Great. At what time do I lose this stupefaction? Do we have a calendar time?
In about 4 hours, you think.
All right. Problem.
We have arrived. Shall we try to see if anything else lurks on this layer before we go? If we descend further.
Yeah, we should probably
Yeah.
take the
Yeah,
last couple
Or
of
should we
looks
descend
around.
twice immediately and just?
we need to check out we need to dress properly and check the fungus room. It's one of the.
That is quite a dangerous room. I would not go in there unless I really had to.
Well, you may move wherever you like.
Well, you know what we haven't done? We haven't done this straight down path. Let's check that out. We've sort of crossed this area a few times, but never actually gone in here. Let's do that.
Wanna open the door?
Yes, please.
Get across over that's why.
Yeah, you find yourself on the bottom of this massive hallway.
Yeah, it seems to lead back to where the petrified monsters were.
Oh,
You do see
That's
as you enter from this side that the like walls down here are engraved with various depictions of powerful creatures in metal with one another. It's like large felines with enormous saber-like teeth.
This is the audience entrance to the arena with all the spectacle and.
Oh yeah, it's a bunch of depictions, mostly large beasts, but also a variety of how to tell, like devil creatures, perhaps demons. It's basically a huge menagerie of things that look bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh. Oh my goodness. I see a corner of something. It's fucking massive. Almeida's gonna stop.
What is it?
It's the sleepy goop thing.
Yes, that is
Yeah.
a creature you've spotted from above before.
Yeah.
You wouldn't exactly be able to see it from there technically because it's like a level lower.
Right.
Mm.
But
Okay.
But it's huge.
you've known about its existence.
Mm-hmm.
This might be the time we fight it.
Could be.
Hmm.
Let's move through.
I don't know. We should.
Carefully. No, I don't think so either, but it might make that decision for us.
We don't have to go down this way.
No, we don't.
I think we should try and figure out. We never figured out that trap or the secret, whatever the hell's in that other room that they're guarding so well.
Yeah.
Should try and clear that.
Way to solve it is that you step into the trap and I try to disarm it while it is resetting after having skewered you.
Here, right? I don't think we've done this part.
Yeah.
We are close to having completed this level. What's the big thing doing down there? Like,
Yeah.
It appears to be
peer over the
slumbering.
edge.
Can we like peer over this balcony here
like
and take
snoring
a look
or
down?
something? Just like.
It is certainly making sounds that seem somewhat like snoring. It is almost motionless, but looking at it, not quite.
Oof.
What is it?
All the more reason not to go near that thing.
As Amina steps there, she notices something else.
Uh-oh.
Down below her, I think if I do this, can you see him? No. Wait, I'm going to move him slightly further. Now
Oh,
you should be
hello.
able to see him.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Down below, another one of those worm creatures, although this one a different one for sure. He's not as much in the open as his token suggests. He's like peeking out from below the balcony, sort of upwards, presumably trying to spot where the noise is coming from. And then after just a moment, with a slight hiss, retreats.
As will I. Something else down there. One of those little worm guys. I think he might have spotted the light.
Remind me, Sheep, of the mummified friend we fought last time. He mentioned his like rival, so to speak, by name. What was that name?
The name was Jafaki.
Yes, I remember that now. Okay.
Oh well. It's just slumbering. I guess there's no reason to really mess with it.
Yeah, let's keep going to the right.
Beyond the desire to kill anything that's huge and feels like we shouldn't.
Maybe wait for everyone to catch up.
When you said that there was a guy down there, I was like, sort of imagine this old bard just playing like a song of slumber or something, desperately playing the violin to keep it sleeping. Been there for years.
It's the music of Victor Zahn. H.P. Lovecraft.
Keep the ancient ones slumbering safely.
The room here seems as ruined as before. Still splotches of heavily burned and crusted over black goo everywhere.
So where were the triggers that I spotted before for like the blades here?
The trigger stancer is fairly sure cover basically this entire room. So here is safe.
Before you trigger, how much pressure do you need to trigger them?
Oh,
Is it a?
As I'm gonna try to find out.
I can mage hand something onto it.
Sure, hit your way.
I'm casting it a third, so I can target something with a bulk of 1. So I don't know if that's heavy enough.
Probably.
Up to 20 feet though. That's not very far. You know, you gotta get it to here. I don't know where the plates are, or if there's any that close.
I think most of the whole way here was trapped.
Okay.
Yeah,
well,
Dancer figured out last time that the blades will cover this hallway, but the triggers are only in this room.
okay. Yeah, I can't get it that far. Let me see. When you sustain the spell, you can move the object an additional 20 feet. Okay. But then the range is 30, so yeah, I'd have to step in to get it to the other side, so probably not. That won't work.
1 bulk also isn't a lot. A medium creature would be 4 bulk.
That's true, but I can just keep stacking it onto the same spot if I could get there.
Yeah, sure.
But I can't reach it without stepping 1 more, which probably would trigger it, so I can't. Not powerful enough yet, but maybe later.
Well, Dancer will try to throw something like something worth a bulk or something to land on the trigger to see what the traps will do.
All right.
There's a bunch of chairs and stuff and wood here, so
Yeah, you can find something worth 1 bulk to throw over there. It clatters down the hallway into the room, and nothing happens.
All right. The trigger then.
did you know what kind of trap it was, or just that something would happen?
I know the blades will shoot out and try to skewer anyone in the corridor.
Okay.
Yeah,
Disable most of them.
It is effectively a trap that would produce chainsaw blades running through the grooves in the walls.
I see.
Now, I did manage to disable a bunch of them, right?
Yes, most of them, in fact.
Are the ones that are left easily dodged? Like if I press myself to one side or towards the floor, maybe they will just miss me.
Easily dodged? No.
But easier, perhaps, than...
They are possible to dodge.
Gotcha.
Are the grooves moving horizontally, like along the walls of the corridor?
They are pretty crisscrossy across the walls. In fact, they are sort of hard to spot, but Dancer knows what to look for. It would be basically impossible to really predict where the blade is coming from. In fact, there's far more grooves than there are blades, suggesting that not all grooves will produce a blade.
Okay. Well, if there's in any way moving, if they're in any way moving vertically, I don't suppose we have like some tar or some honey or something to like. We could just try and like guck the groove and let it sort of sloop down from gravity.
We have some oozes that we fought.
Oh yeah, we have a massive pile of ooze.
Pour the acrid ooze into it.
I mean,
yeah.
Now the remnants of the ooze at this point are basically ash.
I don't suppose anyone has a spider climb spell or something.
No, not handy.
No.
Goodbye, scroll. Next time we're in town.
Remove disease and dispel magic left. And heal, also heal.
Next level, I'll be able to prepare it, but not now.
Well, I mean, if you have a heal prepared to save me, maybe that's enough. I can take a hit and then try to disable it.
I'll just come
I
a
mean,
little
do
closer.
have a bracelet of dashing, so they could, could
My
just
hand
try
out,
to
ready.
sprint for it.
Well, actually, hold on, let me check. Zardavian's thingy. Does he have spider climb? No, he doesn't. Right.
Alright, then we'll take a look again at the trigger here. Maybe he can disable it.
Disabling the trigger, you would quickly realize is a hopeless affair. The entire room is effectively covered in individual triggers.
Hmm.
But the blades start here, or did they go from the room outwards?
Last time, Dancer noticed that the 2 remaining blades of this trap are located in the north and south hallway.
Ah, okay.
Hmm.
Well, you can try.
What if we grab one of those monsters that are petrified, drag it all the way over here, put the
Put it in the
other
way.
dose of the basilisk thing on them, and wake them
Push
up,
them into blades.
and put them into blades? Two birds, one stone.
No.
I mean, honestly, you could just put the stone person in there. And they
Yeah,
could, like,
yeah. Oh yeah, we don't even need the
cause a
basilisk. We
crack,
just
you
let
know?
let the blades go against stone and chip it. Dull the blades.
I think the issue is like getting it. If you place it down and it triggers, that's the same as just triggering yourself and running back. So,
Hmm.
what the problem is
Okay,
we can't get
back to
something
plan
to
A
trigger
then.
it. Yeah, if we could trigger it without being in the corridor, that's fine. But that's the problem. So,
Okay, well,
good idea
it's a little
though.
bit ruthless, but it's well, we discovered what the other one was, like some kind of crazy demon lord, irredeemable piece of shit.
Oh, actually, I do have one idea for someone that's good at climbing.
Uh-huh.
I do have that climbing bolt. I wonder if I could just do like a zip line from that. You could just
Otherwise, just do cool flips and get over them that way.
let me
Yeah.
see. Twine and winds and enlarges into 50-foot
Yeah,
long rope.
clearly, just Dancer doing a bunch of back handsprings will perfectly dodge the blades. That's how it always works.
Yeah,
right?
no, the bolt doesn't work either because you have to be there. So
I really am convinced that there is nothing back here. This is just to waste our time.
It's just a waste, just a
No,
big red herring.
I mean, we
is
don't
the
have
hallway
to.
safe?
No.
Yeah?
Well, let's kill a demon lord then.
Okay, I won't get closer.
Find
then.
out.
Yeah, the blades come all the way down the corridor here,
Yeah,
presumably.
alright,
So
alright.
But would Dancer, like, what do you think if he how far does he need to step in to get to the last place to disable them?
Basically here and here, into the actual hallways.
So how many triggers would that potentially spawn? Like how many times would he have to survive the trap?
You would basically trigger the trap as soon as you step into it, which means we go into initiative.
I don't know if it's worth it.
if you don't want to do it, let's go. I don't particularly have any like urge to explore this either. If you don't want to do it, then that's fine. I thought you wanted to explore this.
I do, but if it's too costly or just if it's too obnoxious to do,
You'll be fine.
I am obliged. I'm not in a mood to.
Honestly, I think you'll be fine.
No, not if I go around the corner. You can't see me and can't heal me, and then I die in a corner, and add my bones to the pile here.
You know, I would run in for you.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'm pretty dexterous too. I mean, I could probably get in there and blast them because they. How were they brittle? Were they hard to break? Like you disabled them, right? So
Fairly high DC, I seem to recall.
right. I don't know, I'd pull out my magic missile wand just in case. You never know. Uh,
Oh, I mean, I really feel has to be some other way in here. This can't be the only goddamn way. Like, how do you get out of here if there's like...
did you check this hallway down here for doors?
I don't recall, honestly. I mean, I could go and take a look. I did check the rooms here. Pretty sure I did.
This one over here?
I don't recall.
Because I haven't been down that one, I know, because I can't see it.
I haven't been either, so I can't see.
No.
Yeah.
Completely safe way to go. I'm just gonna follow so I can.
As we're looking for secrets in here.
Healing range. There we go.
You give the room a thorough once over, but you're certain that you've missed nothing.
There's nothing in there. Then we'll go and take a look at the corridors.
What about this up here? Have you been up here?
Yes.
Kind of metagaming because we don't, like, our characters don't have the overworld map here, but like, man, can we just break through this wall? Just go into this bedroom and smash through it.
No, I don't really have mining
Yeah.
equipment.
Yeah.
This will head up here, then bundle up for protection or whatever we needed to go through here.
So like cover your skin.
Yeah, cover his
completely.
skin. Hood up, cloak around him, all that stuff.
This is the first time we've opened this door, so be careful.
And he will open the door.
Right,
This
you
room.
open the door to the fungus-infected waiting room.
Yep. Take a deep breath before he steps in. Then dash through here. Were we? Yeah, we were in here, right?
Yeah, we've been through this.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Open
would like to close
this,
this
go
door.
through. Work my way. Round up here.
I'm not stepping there.
No.
Right, are you trying to stay hidden currently, or are you specifically like looking for secret doors?
He's generally stealthing up until around here, and then like when he gets a feeling like, all right, well, we're starting to like move up to the areas where secret doors could be, he will like start scouting for secret doors around this corner basically, and then just move around all the way down like this area to try to just you can see anything.
Okay. From where you are currently and from where you indicated you want to move, you don't find anything.
Okay. Run this corner, and then he'll scout like all the way down the line here.
Oh well. Looking around here, you do notice something odd. Um, Let me check. Where is the note for this, though? Hello? The organization of this particular level has not been great in the
No.
module because things are missing.
Oops.
Right. Whatever. Can't find the note. But as you're there, maybe you're taking a slight break, leaning against the wall. You do notice that the wall you're right next to is a bit weird. It doesn't feel like stone exactly. It feels too smooth.
Okay.
And fiddling around with it, you're fairly certain this is, in fact, a secret door, but you're not entirely sure how to open it. It seems to be of a magical nature, sort of similar to the windows that you can turn to stone and ethereal and like that. But yeah, you're not sure what to do with that.
Well, we'll take note. Move back. Oh, and get up here, and then like go up to the door here and be like, "Hey, psst!" Like try to catch someone's hearing down the corridors. It doesn't have to go through the damn mushrooms again.
Maybe we should just go the other way around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, let's do that. No,
Just
I'll see you on the other side.
We'll be there in half an hour's time.
All right. I'll start making lunch.
Chopping tomatoes.
Yes,
Cutting
let's
some
do
lettuce
that.
out.
Yeah.
Yum.
Get the
Get a little
pasta
Trump salad
boiling.
going on here.
Need some flour for buns.
Yeah.
Stoking a fire.
Armina looks with real temptation at these the remainder of these bodies here. Like,
You can
figure it out
bash them.
another
It's
way.
okay. They're bad guys.
All right.
Yeah.
It's a bit awkward to get up there from this side because you'd have to climb.
We'll go up to the stairs here, so it's less.
Well,
basically, you need to like get up the cylinder and then like go all the way around. It's a whole mess.
Sort of
Fuck
there.
that. I'm
and
gonna
then
make an athletics check. Try to. climb up
You
there.
really are going the longest possible way.
go this way here.
There you go. 25. Could I
Here,
haul
there
up
we
there
go.
and grab them and pull them up?
I will save you the trouble. You can walk all the way around. Stop moving, Manikai. Stop.
But I'm going. It's okay.
No, I will move you so we
Being
don't sit here
interrupted.
on
All right.
My immersion.
Do the thing where you like boost someone up, like, put their foot in your palm, and then you grab me. Anyway.
What is it?
You will point towards the wall and say, "It seems to be some sort of secret door here. However, it is magical in nature, and I don't really. There's not my hair expertise. I'm sorry to say."
All right. Sure. I will attempt to identify magic on the door, considering Dancer already noticed it was magical in nature.
Give me no occultism, your choice.
Arcana or occultism, you said?
Yep.
Arcana. I have identified one of these doors before, so surely it should be.
Yeah, you. The question was how to trigger this one, as it seems to be less convenient and more secret.
Yeah.
You're fairly certain that a series of knocks seems to be the trigger for this one. One that you could figure out fairly easily.
All right.
As you,
I will do it.
As you knock on the wall in a nice pattern, the wall turns transparent.
Ooh.
I said the wall turns transparent.
Open sesame.
What happened to the quality? I mean,
Yeah.
really? No, that is really. It's like two walls on top of one another. There we go. Good enough.
All right, I will immediately not step into this room. Or I will, actually. Well, what do I see in there first before I step in?
You see a unadorned, empty room. The most notable feature that the stone wall that you can clearly see is in fact a stone wall from this side is in fact transparent like a window from the inside.
Ah,
One of those things.
I will attempt to step through.
My God.
Sure. You can phase through the now invisible part of that wall without problems.
All right. Is this door locked?
It is not.
I will open it. All right.
God damn it.
Now, I'm definitely close enough, and I will use my mage hand to pile on a bunch of those bones on like one part of the floor.
Okay, you make a big old bone pile.
Yeah, see if it triggers anything.
I suppose it would trigger that. You make a big old bone pile as suddenly a mechanism rattles to life. It takes a little. Roll secret doesn't exist. Please. You do hear like some grinding sounds as you're fairly certain some of the blades that Downs are disabled are trying to move around but can't.
Yeah.
As however, two others materialize in various parts of the trap. One that seems to be like originating from roughly here, going north, and another that seems to be originating from here, going south. They sort of wish down the hallways there in a horrifying noise, really.
Yeah.
As they, however, seem to leave the central room undisturbed, at least for this round. As the trap will continuously basically do that game again, seeing where those blades end up. And a few seconds later, one of the blades does, in fact, basically dissect this entire room, knocking over the pile of bones. While the second blade appears to be going east through this hallway here. They seem to be following a completely chaotic pattern. Not
All right.
always covering all of the trap, but sort of going randomly and going through a section of the hallways here.
But there doesn't seem to be a cooldown, it's just constantly going.
They seem to be constantly going. Every round they do their thing.
If
Enemy sword slashing, got it.
If I pull off some of the bones, does it like untrigger itself, or is it just now permanently triggered?
It basically untriggered itself as some of the blades did hit the central, as one of the blades did hit the central room and knocked over your trigger pile.
Oh yeah, okay.
Basically
All right.
smashed it.
It's just about the weight.
Yeah.
If we could either somehow levitate or lighten ourselves, we could move through here.
Or not touch the floor. Yeah, I do not have the means currently. I haven't really prepared for that.
It does mean, Torfin realizes, now one of the blades is in fact in the central chamber and could be accessed by Downser without too much trouble from this position or the other halfway.
If you
Yeah,
can disable them. Maybe there's some loot on all these bones.
Poke my head out and be like, "Hey, they moved. You can disable one of them from the narrow corridor."
Well, Daz will nod. Put his lunch back in his bag. Sitting on the rubble eating a sandwich. And then he'll nod and say, "Well, I'll come around then. We'll dart over here."
Tupperware.
Yep, little Tupperware. No, it's very nice. It's like that like crinkly brown paper wrapped sandwiches with like a piece of string around it.
Yeah, a little wax.
Yeah, a little wax paper. Yeah. Go here, cover up all that stuff, and he'll quickly skulk through, holding his breath. Skulk, sneak. Aha! He'll creep in here and try to locate the blade.
Yeah, your elven eyes do confirm what Torfin said. The blades that you could previously not access have moved. One of them appears to currently reside in this very hallway, while the other seems to now be in the central room, which could also be accessed from where you are.
Okay. We will attempt to disable then.
Right, give me a thievery.
+1 item bonus because of Atari. 22.
That is not enough, but also not enough to accidentally trigger the trap.
Very good. 9.
29 is enough. It is
Aha.
another blade taken out of commission.
Alright, Dancer will move over here and like lean his head in. He's like, "Hey, Torfin,
What?
I got it. Now he looks around. Can he reach the blade, the last blade from here?
It was
Yes.
here, right?
Aha. And then he'll look over and says, maybe ask Rogar to step in here and get prepared to heal if this goes bad, right?"
Like poke his head out of the wall, Rogar.
Yes, I get it. I understand. Just go to the door here. Yeah.
Start channeling.
All right, just gonna raise a hand,
Mhm.
ready to swallow the ale.
Have the mug up.
It's like a beer
Bottoms
sprayer.
up. You get hit, I get drink.
Win-win, I think. All right, Dancer will then try to disable this thing.
Right, give me a thievery.
Hmm. Oh,
Thank God
not
for
one.
ages-
I
ages-
will
ages
re-roll
patience,
that.
though. Yeah.
Will think probably. Oh yeah, right. Age spaces. I can't.
Yeah, it would only be a failure thanks to your incredible feat, and not enough to accidentally trigger the trap.
Phew.
So, yeah.
Elves, man. The power of elves.
Ridiculous.
It is. It has saved your bacon twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Worth that. That's value. It's value right there. 35.
Yes, no issue. The
Ah.
last blade 2 is disabled, and you're fairly certain you turned off all the blades. It
Alright.
might still make angry noises when you trigger it, but it shouldn't do anything else.
Alright, Drazzer will grit his teeth and take a step in.
Oh,
You step, the floor sinks for just a centimeter or so with a grinding noise as you step on the trigger plate. You hear grinding and screeching, a slight motion from one of the disabled plates, but that's about it.
Aha! I
Alright.
believe it is
Horrible
safe.
grinding.
Trust answer. Alright, well,
Let's
try and poke my
see
head around here.
if this was worth all the effort.
we're
Oh no,
down here.
there's a lot of fear. I'm scared.
My door. Bones. Switch them.
Yeah, as you're
poke around the
moving through
corner.
there, Toffin, you do notice that the walls from this side appear transparent, allowing you to look into the very small rooms here.
Creepy.
Ah. So, boy, why
The
is
same.
this a trap here?
The same for the answer.
Very creepy. Someone would like to look their guests while they were sleeping, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
weird everything. Why would you do it like this?
Gross.
Same with that in front of me here, cheap. That's also transparent.
The wall to your south is transparent.
Not the one to my north.
No,
Oh.
that's just
Okay.
the wall.
Alright. Well, just
Alright.
yeah. Did Dance see anything in it's particularly in this end little room here? If he looks around quickly.
No, it's again the case that you can look through the northern wall to have a very good overview over what must have been a gathering hall of some sort in the past.
Oh, there's another door here.
There is another.
Yeah, there is.
Open that.
We should not be in that line.
No. Really should
Neither
not.
should we be in a sphere.
Oh God! How do we do this?
Oh, I can't. How do I?
Non-Euclidean geometry is needed.
Here, I'm hiding over here.
How appropriate.
2 parts of time and space that should never be touched.
Do you open the door?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
The door opens, revealing
Ugh.
a room with large, dark, discolored patches of dried fluids adorning the floor. There's a stone desk standing against the western wall that holds tools, bottles, and jars of a variety of substances.
Armina goes to check if any of them are coffee. The taste is still in her gums.
Yum.
Alcoholic.
Oh dear.
Roga, looking at this, it's a reasonable variety of not exactly alcoholic, but definitely alchemical substances, which would be considered an expanded alchemist's lab.
Oh wow, that's great.
There are also 3 bags filled with sticky substance that you identify quite easily as Tanglefoot bags.
Oh.
Tanglefoot bags.
Ooh, we like Tanglefoot bags.
Inedible, unless you really try. And this is alchemist equipment.
What are these strange texts
Pages,
here? Parchments.
The parchments, looking at them with your investigation,
Yep.
you're fairly certain that someone here tried to figure out the trap to your north. There seems to be a rough sketch of the room to the north, as well as what looks like patterns suggesting the movement of the blades, perhaps. But according to the notes, they didn't go anywhere, and the blood also suggests that they weren't exactly successful in disabling it.
Does the blood look like that they tried to get back in the room after? Like is it like smeared back inside rather than them bleeding out going in?
There's not a body here, so presumably
No, but
they...
there's blood on the floor. Yeah.
You looking at it, you don't know. Like
Alright.
someone got cut here rather badly. That's all you realize.
I see what you're saying, Valky. That swipe mark does look like they dropped down and then crawled south and then just sort of bled out in this room.
I was just
There's no
wondering
body.
where's the body? Yeah. So be careful.
Yeah. Well, there's a door here, so maybe there's a big old skelly waiting for us.
Well, good luck with that. Bye. I'm kidding. Orphan is here with you.
Do you want to open the door?
Always.
Door
Endlessly
reveals
curious. Ooh.
More stairs down.
a stairway down.
Well,
And it's not cluttered.
So why wouldn't this person just go downstairs instead of...
Well, maybe
something
what's down there is
Into the
something
worse.
chainsaw
down
room.
below was even
did.
worse than this. Might just be an acid bath down there. We don't know. Is there any valuables in this room, like among the corpses here, Sheep? If Dancer pokes around a little bit.
No.
Wow.
Alchemist lab. Well, we could brew that sleep poison here.
Well, we do have a way down, and I believe we've checked everything, so we could just
We
start
have
here.
one more space. I'm not sure we have checked, and it's over here. This corner. There's a little bit of something here that I don't know what that is.
Something.
Are you supposed to know
Well,
that's
there's a
there?
gate there, right?
Yeah, it's a gate.
I don't know what that is, so I don't know if we actually.
Why would there be a
out.
gate to an empty thing? I don't know what's there. I think we haven't taken a look at it. Let's go take a look at it.
Yeah, let's do that.
You've gotten a glance of that
There's a
direction
guy
as you walked around. The bridge here. It appears to be a fairly heavy portcullis.
Ooh.
Oh,
Wow.
I can't go over the bridge.
Yeah, same.
Wait. I have to press a macro. Now you can.
Help! Call the bridge police.
Bridge macro.
Yeah, there appears to be a fairly heavy wooden portcullis that has descended from above. To the south and north, arrow slits, and to the west, a surprisingly heavy set of wooden doors.
Aha. I mean, a wooden portcullis. We can get through that, surely.
You'd probably just open it, right?
Yeah.
Just lift it.
I could try.
Heave, everybody, heave.
Let's go together. The two of us, we should be able to do it.
Oh,
Oh,
Armina blows her
Uh-oh.
back out immediately. Oh!
Oh my
Ah,
God.
3 weeks physical therapy to get back.
Good thing we have.
Yeah,
The
you,
horrible back muscle spasm.
Oh.
you put all your weight in it, but the metal banded wood is just too heavy. Worth noting also, these heavy doors are adorned with the carving of a dripping skull, its mouth stuffed with weeds.
Oh,
Weed?
that sounds familiar. I have a book about that, don't I? Where is it?
Skull in the weeds.
Maybe I don't. That sounded familiar to me, but now I don't know why. Weird. Was it in one of those books we found? The Secret of the
Perhaps.
Skull, Grave Feast, What the Warp Knows? Was it one of those? I can't remember. I feel like I've heard sheep say that before, but I don't know if I'm going crazy.
Mandela effect.
It
Maybe.
seems like I would do a religion check.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe recall knowledge, I guess.
What bully symbol would have a skull full of weeds?
Let me check if I did in fact.
See if there's some sort of mechanism to, like a winch or something to wind this portcullis back up. Probably on the other
Oh,
side. but-
I know why. Because of the artifact I have. It's called the Whispering Reeds. That's why. That's why I'm like,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
The
Yes.
depiction is in fact basically the emblem of Nimbeloth.
Oh.
Yeah. Huh.
Maybe it's
Yeah,
a
like, oh,
library
that-
on the other side here.
Where have I seen that skull? And you check the about the author page with the little picture.
Oh, yes.
Ah.
Yes. Indeed, indeed.
The emblem on the doors does look a bit odd. Something that you quickly realize, like it's sort of bent. No, not bent, but it's like, oh, my English language is escaping me here.
Warped?
Like warped,
Yeah.
deformed.
Not
like,
warp. It's not broken, but you get the feeling that this is in fact the inside part of the doors, and the actual symbol is actually on the other side.
right. It's like
Ah,
pushed
like
through
the
to the
indentation,
side.
Yes.
Yeah, it's indented. Yeah. Okay.
Indented.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
that's a good word for it.
Portcullis on the inside.
So the
Sure.
doors give you a feeling of basically being entrance doors, except you're on the inside.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is
Hmm.
the
You can see the
arena.
mechanism, the stuff. Yeah.
I suppose they had to load things in somehow. Maybe this is a exit out into a cave or something on the surface.
Well, let's
Yeah.
let's find out.
Well,
Surely there's some
This-
way to raise the portcullis then.
I mean,
Well,
between
and that's a
everything.
good sign actually, because that would indicate that the mechanism must be on our side of the portcullis. So that's got to be a lot easier to open it. Let's see if we can find it. Make a
That's
perception check. Look for like a winch or something.
Sure, you can give me a perception check.
Oh, damn it, Armina.
Oh my God! Third nat one of the night.
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
You
Uh,
you have no idea.
I'll take a look, I suppose.
just so wired.
Sure, you take a step closer. Dancer, you notice two things.
Yes.
First of all, you're pretty sure you spot the lever in the northern room past the arrow slit here. And secondly, you would think that a portcullis and arrow slits are meant to keep things out, but you're fairly certain this was designed to keep things in.
Yeah.
Right.
Like everything in the arena.
Yeah, for the arena, like.
Exactly. The portcullis on the inside of the doors. It's a big giveaway.
Right. So there's no way to reach the winch for the portcullis like from here.
Yeah, there is.
No.
Where is it?
It is to the north.
Like in here?
Yes.
Armina, can you step to the side?
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
And the mage hand.
Shoot open. Go for it. Yeah, mage hand.
Mage hand. Is there anything you can't do?
A few things.
Oh,
But we'll see what this spell says here. I guess I would roll for. I mean,
Grasp the
eventually.
tongue.
Yeah, that's fine. So it's third, so it's a bulk of 1 or less. I don't know how heavy that thing is, but
bulk of 1 or less. Well, a lever is not a bulk.
Right.
I think it makes a lot of sense that a mage hand can pull a lever.
Yeah, it grabs and moves it slowly. I can move it up or down or whatever. Or wherever it needs to go.
That is a very nice monster-proof way of doing it. Master sees a mage hand.
Sure. You summon your ghost-like hand that slips into the arrow slit. It is very awkward for you to get like a view. You basically have to stick your hand part way through the portcullis to get a view of the lever.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
We watch the hand just like patting the wall, trying to find the.
Have to get like a piggyback on Armina to get like a proper view as well.
It is very awkward, but with some fiddling around, you do pull the lever. And you have to pull your head out of the portcullis really quickly, because the mechanism does appear to still work.
Yep. Oh god.
Oh my god.
That's no macro for me to just remove the portcullis. Why is there no macro to remove the portcullis? The quality of this adventure path has taken a sudden downward spiral.
Is it? Can I walk through it?
Nosedive.
Like, does it stop me?
I mean, it does currently. I can make it not stop you, but
I can make believe that it doesn't exist.
Just need God
yeah,
to pick me up and move me 5 feet.
I guess I just removed the wall. Wait, there's no wall. What?
Nothing is real.
What
there is no
what
wall.
are you?
I feel like this is perfect, like a door with Nimblot symbol on it just refuses to exist.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't exist, but I will still get in your way.
Yep. Cannot remove me. I am already empty.
It's impossible to remove. Hello?
Is it because I'm standing on it?
No. Just don't know how to. It's not a wall, it's an object, and I don't know how to handle objects in Foundry.
Is it maybe on the tile layer, maybe?
Yeah, maybe a different layer.
How do I do layers?
I don't know.
The sidebar that it's like under I'm trying to remember the GM view, but under the ruler thing, there's like a box. That's the tile layer.
Controls.
Could be a tile.
Oops. It's not. I can't. This vexes me. Why? Is it here? No. There's only so many things I can click.
A few different passwords.
Oh, sorry, we can use our imaginations.
Well, Cora, command you to open. Be welcome, friend.
Get some reeds and whisper into them.
Yeah. Put this in your mouth. I have some grass under my shoe.
Yeah. Put this in your mouth.
Word for friend.
How would a spider say it?
I whisper into the door.
I can just move you past this thing, but that really bothers me now.
Oh, Scar.
Oh. Maybe it's like maybe it turns into like one of the transparent walls. It's just a transparent portcullis, you know? Yeah.
Transparent portcullis, terrifying.
The powers of Belcora is truly mysterious.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really don't understand.
I want to see all the bullshit stuff she did with just way too much money, time, and power on her.
Yeah, of course she has like a weird spooky portcullis.
Are you sure she's not a wizard? Mm-hmm. I'm starting to think she's a wizard.
Yeah.
Also, like, clearly with everything, and also like the damn book she had, she's clearly a cultist of Nimblot. Like, who puts all this iconography around? You know, she built
like
this
her
place.
Family,
so.
her family was a cultist.
Yeah.
Maybe
that's why they got kicked out.
Maybe.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna move you through the wall.
Okay.
There you
Won't
go.
stop me, portcullis.
Let's open the doors. See what's inside.
Yes.
Behold,
the outside world.
It's beautiful.
You open the door.
Ooh.
More doors.
Oh God, more doors.
All right, no one.
More doors.
and strange whispers borderline assault you. The room is not as empty as it looks.
Oh.
To your
Okay.
west, you do see a set of iron doors. Sorry, double stone doors. To your north and south, iron doors. In the room, you do see the remains of 3 creatures. Humanoid, all of them. 2 of them still dressed in what appears to be a guard-like apparel. The other one dressed in rags that have long since decayed to dust. Skeletons, basically. Yet from that third creature, the one that appears to have tried to desperately reach the doors to the west, a shadow rises.
All right.
So we'll go to initiative.
All right.
Let's go.
Oh, it's not what I thought would be.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
What's
No,
wrong
we're
with
just
you?
rolling about. We're just rolling
That's
about
right.
before combat. We're just rolling about before
That's
combat.
the
That's what we're
one
doing. That's what's
all the
happening.
time.
Oh god, Super effects is too.
Bad
God,
rolls all
horrible.
around. Rogue,
I've
I've
rolled
got
5
this.
times tonight, and
I got this.
4 of
As
them
long as it's
hit that
undead.
once.
Sprite,
It's not
Nice.
undead. You know.
Strike
Just phase
boldly
through the
forward.
portcullis, we'll be fine.
Yeah. Turn into a ghost.
Oh, we've been ghosts all along, folks, for a while.
Yeah.
We were
Ever
the.
since Rin saved
You've
us,
been
we
dead
actually
the
died.
whole
Yeah, we actually
time.
died there, yeah.
Right on the first
We
level.
never returned to Rotari.
Oh no.
Well, the
As
mayor is so
Rogar is the first
spooked.
to act.
The mayor's so
Yeah.
freaking out. Oh,
It
The
looks
daughter's
like
the
some
one
sort of
person who can
undead
see us,
creature,
yeah.
so I will
does.
start by casting Disrupt Undead and just see how that works.
give it the business.
Fortitude save, monster.
What ho?
Oh, I should actually select.
Vile creature.
Oh, I rolled secretly. Let me roll that again, just to make it open. That's a failure. It
Aha.
was successful.
Take 12.
Burn.
Oh, damn.
wow.
That looks cool.
Ooh.
The undead is, in fact,
Right.
disrupted.
It's barely injured, but it is hurt. It's good. Good to
Something.
know. Good to know. Next thing is to take out a wand of heal and put that in my hand. Go. And that's me.
All right. The shade.
Shade overall.
Will take a brief look at Dancer and then seem to disregard him completely.
Excellent.
As she will extend a ghostly hand towards Amina. To mark her for death.
Oh no.
Yes. Consider
Oh.
yourself marked.
Okay.
As she will then take a step backwards. Yes. Yes, she will do that.
Yes, she will.
Answer.
Dora.
You wanna wait till after me?
Sure.
I'll try something.
Huh?
I mean, at this point, it's now just us, her, us, her, us, her. So we can delay as much as we want.
I might even delay until after Armina, actually, to let Armina get in there so I can get a little bit of flanking going.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh, Dolphin.
All right. What is this thing? I don't want to recall now. I just want to like just barely just looking at it. Is it incorporeal? Does it look like ghostly?
It looks like a ghostly floating shadow. It looks very incorporeal at
Perfect.
first glance.
He will drop his bow and he will pull out the Whispering Reeds. Now, to activate this particular ability, it's not cast a spell, it's command interact, so it's 2 actions. So I don't think Stupefy applies.
Stupefy specifically applies when you cast a spell, as in take the cast spell action.
Great, this doesn't require it for this one. Particularly, I wish I could just output this particular one, but it's the second effect it has, once per hour. You read aloud a phrase from the book and target a single incorporeal undead creature within 30 feet. The undead creature takes 5d6 positive damage and they need to make a will save. as portions of their incorporeal being are consumed in patches of 7 equally spaced holes.
Okay.
Yeah, so DC 27 basic will save.
Yeah, you can click the little speech bubble next to the will save.
Ah, perfect.
Then I can click on this. She
Fail,
fails.
so 5d6, let's see.
Nice.
There's no automation for that, sadly.
17 positive damage.
She takes 5d6.
7 equally spaced holes are punched into her, consuming her, I should say.
She took no damage. There's positive damage though, game.
Yes.
I'm just gonna do this. Oh, 60. Alright. Some of her essence is consumed by these sudden almost like rips into the air that surround her. 7 equally spaced holes into nothingness. Slurping her essence like spaghetti. Amina.
Dancer, your weapon is Ghost Touch, right?
Oh, yes.
Okie dokie. We're gonna move in, get behind her, raise a shield, and set up a nade.
Okay. Dancer.
Oh, yes. Pain is coming for you. Moves in. Creature's flanked. I will attempt to strike. Wait for the aid.
Yep. Oh, I must select the target. Oh, that's unfortunate because I don't want to damage. All right.
Yep.
Oh, my.
Oof. It's almost
Plus
another one. Jesus.
Plus
Okay,
three.
that's a crit. +3.
+3. All right. All right, beast.
Beast, huh? Oh my.
That is a crit. That
Yes.
20. I could probably crit whatever is in this tower, honestly. All right.
38, yeah.
40 silver magical ghost touch.
Silver magical ghost touch. Yeah, that does a whole lot. No, that does not only 20 damage. Actually, she is immune to precision damage.
Oh, phooey.
That's only 10 of it, right? 2d6.
We rolled.
No, it's all
Yes.
doubled.
It's
It was
doubled,
20 of
remember.
it. 2d6 times 2.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, the rest of the weapon connects with her essence just fine. She sort of briefly turns around, almost looking appalled at Dance's actions here as she has this, "You traitor."
Oh, you're an elf. I don't know.
Oh. Dancer blinks. And you see his face take on a much grimmer tone. As he will just hiss at her, "Shut up!" And he will strike again.
Mm.
Is some sort of elven superiority thing?
I don't know.
So now wait.
18 medical ghost touch, -8
Oh,
for sneak
stab.
attack, so it should be 10.
That
Yep, that's it.
does it automatically, which is beautiful.
Yeah.
Roga.
Yes. Well, we're still unhurt, really, so just gonna keep holding that healing wand, but casting Disrupt Undead. It's a good spell. Oh, well.
She succeeds.
Half of 19.
Takes 9.
Well told for thee.
Shadow essence almost fully disrupted. As she will.
You know what? I will
Yeah.
follow that up with. No. I will just cast Shield. I was gonna maybe cast another spell on her, but I can't kill her. But you guys probably can, so there's no reason to.
Okay.
Yeah, save your slots.
She will turn her angry, shadowy face back to Amina and start striking. Attempt to.
Yes.
That is a hit.
Just not a
Okay.
crit.
Not a crit.
For-
It is by 2, so unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. But I can shield block this.
Well,
16.
as a matter of fact,
Oh yeah, your reaction.
I can react. So she can choose.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, no, I'm too far away. Never mind.
Oh, no, dang it.
I remember that it's 30 feet. But it was 15.
No
it was within
redemption
Dance's
for
30
you.
would have been pretty
Yeah,
incredible.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
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 Pretty brutal, yeah.
You're about to say something, actually, but she's just.
Never mind.
Oh, never mind. Need to be
I guess
close.
it makes sense because
She will
champions were
instead-
hardly melee anyway.
Can't,
Strike again.
can't shout about
Another-
redemption.
Just +2. Okay. I can't shield block this one, so straight damage.
Don't forget your aggressive shield thingy. when you shoot.
True. I could choose to make her flat-footed,
Or push her.
push her 5.
She
No, I
chooses.
think she chooses. Yes.
Yeah.
She chooses.
So flat foot or push away. That's her choice.
Thank you. Aggressive block. There we go.
She'll be flat-footed. She doesn't care. She wants to murder you.
Yeah.
And she will do a third attack, which is sadly a miss.
No.
Yeah, it is very clear that she is an apparition, a ghost with a singular intent, and that is to murder. There's
I
no
see.
sentience, no intelligence really behind that. Thorfinn.
All right, I'll put the book away. Then I'll attempt to cast a spell because I don't think arrows will do very well, and my bow is still on the ground. So
Don't you direct your internalized misogyny towards me?
Nope,
Aha!
I fizzled the spell, so I'm done.
I know.
Yeah,
Mina.
All right.
Shopify is bad.
This can go two ways. Let's try and slash at her. Crit.
Oh, wow.
It's a critical.
Ah! 30 damage.
That precise strike hurts even the ghost.
Amazing.
And a hit.
Another hit. Swing.
And however, just only a tiny, tiny bit.
Yikes. Raise the shield. for
Whirling
third
the
action.
shadows more than cutting them.
Mhm. That's me.
Answer.
Finish her.
I go
Yes.
for it.
End it.
Oh. I will re-roll that, I think.
Sounds good.
Hmm.
You have a second hero point?
I never used the first one. I didn't need to.
Okay. I thought you did earlier.
But 5.
That is
All
a
right.
hit.
22 damage. Magical ghost touch.
And that is enough
Hooray.
to disperse the
Get
shadows.
Little snoozies.
Hush now.
Yes.
Armina looks across the room to Dancer and just gives the nod. Nice work.
Nods. Likewise. Always a pleasure to be working together. As he like flicks some ectoplasm from the blade.
Yeah. What does she mean by when she called you a traitor?
Rounds. Is there anything remaining of the spirit?
The spirit itself is completely dispersed. It is destroyed. Or at least dispelled. Spirits can be tricky.
I'm not sure. I suspected for a split second that perhaps these were remnants from some of the members of the Night Knives that we found remnants of on the upper level.
She gestures towards the other two bodies.
See.
Let's see.
Take a look.
Look for any iconography or tools or weapons that. I mean, Dancer would be
yeah.
the one to recognize them, but
Yeah.
The other two bodies have no such iconography. They've got like breastplates and like completely crumbled halberds. There's only like the rusted blade left. They were clearly like some sort of guard.
yeah, not what the Thieves Guild would have used.
Yes.
Doesn't seem likely unless it was a disguise, but probably not. Maybe she was just referencing your lineage?
Drugs, perhaps. Couldn't tell if it was a ghost of an elf.
Although she seemed to really have it out for me as well.
Creatures hate everything that lives, as far as I understand it.
Hmm.
Regardless. Well, look to the door up here and take a careful peek through.
All right. You peek, and you see
Guard rooms, probably.
no, open the door. Basically, yes, there are racks, weapon racks from the looks of it. However, they are empty, and a lot of cobwebs, but not much else. Not like giant spider cobwebs. Just this place is old and hasn't been cleaned cobwebs.
Right.
Thorfinn will look at Armina and say, does your shield need a touch-up?
Oh, could always use some of your work, Torfin.
Well, if you're going to take that, I'm going to take a look at your arm there. Seems like so I
Thanks.
got through.
Let's see.
I don't feel like there was any extra affliction there, but definitely got a couple cuts.
Extra healing. It's like 10 minutes.
Sturdy shield
Amazing.
is item level
Thank you.
4, right?
I don't know.
I
Sturdy
believe so, yes.
shield. Item level. Yes, level 4.
Right, so the DC would be 19. So assurance gives me 20, so I will just
Just do
success that. So I have the crafter thing. I don't get the benefit of the +1, but I do get the benefit of actually doing the action. So 15 hit point. Oh, per proficiency rank. So I guess
I
I'm
suppose you
expert,
could
some
crit
master.
success.
Yeah, so let me see. If I 20, 50. So this is good. I think 20 then. Yeah. Increase hit points restored by 15 per proficiency rank instead of 10. Okay, so instead
my.
of
I mean, I only took 8 damage, so that should be plenty.
yeah, it should be enough anyway. I just need to remember for next time.
For yourself, yeah.
Yeah. But you're good.
Worth asking, do you have a repair kit among you?
I have, yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I believe one of us has one. I might have given it to Dancer to hold.
I believe I have one. I have.
Yes, in your backpack. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah. Since you have to place it down anyway, I figured it's fine if one of us has. But yeah, we spent 10 minutes here doing that between us and move on, I suppose.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course.
There's some sort of inner sanctum, perhaps, we're entering.
No, this is the.
Even they had a portcullis and such too.
Guard rooms to manage the portcullis, yeah.
Well, it's a kill box.
Yeah.
Yes.
Strange layout, but given that the thing was to keep things in instead of out, it makes sense that it would be inverted from what you would typically expect.
Means that something behind these doors might be what they were protecting.
That's
something
the
hideous,
leads
terrible.
to the outside, and yeah. Just confirm that this is just a guard room first before we move forward.
Yeah, I'll just open.
Does in fact look like a guard room.
All right.
What lies beyond this?
That door
is going to be.
Gotta love the private.
Yeah.
Wacky sound.
Oh, you can hear when I roll private dice.
I can see.
We can see the
and
alert,
also-
but yeah, it gives the.
And also
gives the
hear
little
the rolling dice
rattling.
sound. Yeah.
Oh, you can see when I do. Okay.
Yeah.
It says you privately roll some dice. That's
It's
all
just
I
a
see.
bunch of question marks for the result. We can't see what
Yeah.
it was or what the result
Alright.
was, but we do know that you
Even
rolled.
what was rolled.
It makes sense that you do see that I roll.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
never mentioned it until now.
We
Cause
would too on a
It's one of
table.
my favorite bits because that's something I really, like love about the in-person play, right? DM just rolling some dice to the side
Yeah.
and then not saying anything,
Yeah.
but you can still see it.
Amina, actually, as you walk around in the guard chambers, you do notice
Oh, yeah?
that the wall to your west looks a bit odd. It's a bit of
Oh,
an indentation.
okay.
If you had to guess, there might be a secret door there.
I found one.
Yes.
Dance.
yes.
This might just be the coffee talking, but I think I found a secret door. I found a secret door before you found a secret door. This is amazing.
Dancer sighs, puts down his sandwich again, moves over. Like,
Check it out. I think maybe you open it like this. She just sort of.
no,
Yeah,
you
you-
fool! As
You
Gaunt like
explode.
just sinks into the ground in a sinkhole forever. Oh no!
You have died. Try again.
Death screen with
No.
the restart.
Yeah, you pull out one of the hooks of the empty weapon rack, and the door, the wall creaks open even.
I can see why you do this. That's so exciting.
That's a smiles.
Ah, listen here. Oh, it's another door.
I was about to say, now be careful, but she's already like run off. Now be. Oh.
Well, guess that's what the armor's for.
Armina plus coffee, not a good idea.
Yeah, we need to. There is no more coffee for her after this. So,
I mean, do we have any more?
I mean,
let's open this door.
All right, you open the door, revealing a small but fairly cozily equipped chamber. Dust and neglect cover everything: the narrow bed, the wooden wardrobe, and the large footlocker at the end of the bed.
Ooh. And another door across from here.
Well,
Oh dear.
Go to the footlocker.
oh god. Oh gosh.
oh my god.
Oh yeah, we are still in initiative, so it's like
Yeah,
Oh,
it's every time it starts moving. Like,
everything is red.
"Ah!"
Yeah, everything is like you've moved far too much. You need to stop.
Yeah.
It's like-
Stop moving, you cheaters!
The chest does not appear to be locked.
We'll open the chest.
Opening it reveals a variety of things. In fact, there will be a pile for you.
You love piles.
You're standing on the
Love
pile.
I was gonna
Piles.
say, just like it totally just flops on top of you and you're dead.
It contains a white-brimmed red hat, a book that looks like it's almost ready to fall into ash and dust,
Oh,
and a pouch. Seems to contain some greenish gems.
Ooh.
No, we
I
don't
like
know that this is
hats.
the name of the person who just attacked us, but
true.
On
has the
on
same
the
name, yeah.
book, written in Undercommon, are the words "Poison Codex."
Oh.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hands it to Dancer.
To get some more into alchemy and stuff.
Maybe take the
Emerald.
dedication.
Yeah,
or
poisoner
alchemist.
dedication. Fun.
Or
What's this
alchemist.
headwear?
Works. Yeah, we have a hat. Is it magical?
It
That's the
appears to be
question.
magical. Yes.
I will
Magic hat.
identify it because that only takes a minute if it's magic.
It is magic.
Guess I'll use Arcana. I'm stupefied. No. Okay. Hopefully it won't
Stupefy.
mess me up too much.
You don't know.
I need to know. I'm re-rolling this. It's a fancy hat.
I must know this hat. Tell me
Well-
your secrets.
Now that you think about it, you do know.
Prisoner's head.
It is a greater hat of disguise.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Greatest of hats.
I think someone who deceives people a lot should have that.
Mhm.
Not that any one of us would ever do that. But you should have it, Dancer. I think it looks nice on you.
Oh, thank you.
In addition, not listed here, the footlocker contains a variety of papers, some of which disintegrate to the point where they're unreadable. The rest, however, appear to be notes of a sort. Looking through them, they appear to be written in Undercommon.
I can read Undercommon.
Boring. Door.
Giving it a quick glance, they appear to be the notes of someone called Siora Fellowglade. A name that actually rings a bell for Dancer. Not a person he has known personally, but one that a name that was spoken among his old colleagues as actually being one of the founders.
Whoa.
He frowns. Thus, I
You're
believe this person is one of the founders of my previous guild. What should
a name spoken in the context of myths and legends of that sort of way.
Yes. Yes, it was said it was said that she killed a whole tavern full of people using only a pencil.
No.
I see.
What sacrilege.
He shakes his head. She was a thoroughly nasty person, to be sure.
Yeah, the notes are sparse and, well, most of them disintegrated just by age. But they seem to detail that the how do I put it? I'm looking for a different word for group. I'm just gonna call them a group. That the group you are perhaps far too familiar with was in fact originated from this place. It was told to emigrate to Absalom by Belcora, it appears, to establish a presence there.
He nods to himself, tapping his lips. So this was the mysterious origins. It was only spoken of in hushed tones, and only the leaders knew, of course. But it was always rumored that, yes, indeed, we were from somewhere else. Fascinating.
Yeah, these origins, however, appear to have not really influenced the current day politics of the group really at all. Perhaps simply forgotten about.
Yes.
It's the problem with not telling anyone.
Yeah, the problem with money is becomes the super important thing, you know?
Yeah.
How dare these assassins become greedy and lose their dark plot.
How dare they miss out on their origins?
Only 200 years.
What are the odds they...
At the end of this, we'll go and finish them off too.
That doesn't look so much to Brogar. Huh. Well, yes, perhaps at that point we will be able to.
You know what Cadence says? No loose ends.
Is that what Cadence says?
Sometimes. You know. Really, Cadence says a lot of things.
She's drunk all the time.
Particularly when he drinks.
Yeah, you don't know him.
Can get quite feisty.
Shut up! You don't know him. Oh.
You should take this stuff, Jonas. So
I'm a cleric, I know.
You have it.
Yes. Oh, he will take the sweet hat.
He's nice to me when it's just us.
It basically lets you illusory disguise at will, basically. Which is great. Yeah.
Very helpful in the dungeon.
That or just a pretty hat.
Look like some sort of abomination and then just walk around.
Wear this hat, I suppose.
So at level 2, so it also disguises
the hat dancer.
And
your voice.
put it on. Yeah, he'll take up the poison codex and just flip through it a little bit. Carefully, of course.
I am back. I was gone for a second. You can do that. It is in a terrible state.
Yes.
Give me a thievery check to see if you're dexterous enough to flip through the pages without just crumbling them.
Certainly.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Help. It's true. I have ageless patience. I can't crit fail.
You can't crit fail, which is good. However, that is still a failure. Meaning... Sadly, one of the pages sort of just falls out into dust.
Oh.
But the majority of it is still fine. It contains the formulas for hunting spider venom, giant scorpion venom, giant wasp venom, and something called Malleus root paste. Although, sadly, the page for the giant scorpion venom has crumbled.
Oh.
There's some Scalithrax oil if you want to make something.
Scalifrax oil? What are you talking about?
Big monster I harvested from. You know.
What is a Scalifrax?
It was one of the reptilian spider aberrations.
One of the
jug of its oil.
Yeah.
We can dunk on something if ever we need it. So.
Fair enough.
Scalifrax, that was that, right? Yes, it was. But yeah, it's a book with some poison recipes. You can also open it in your inventory to see what the actual poisons do.
Okay. Hunting.
And with the recipe, you can basically craft them without worrying too much about having, giant wasps available.
Sure.
They can be made with normal ingredients and normal crafting checks, if you like.
Oh, he has root paste. What is root paste? Is to impede opponents in athletic competitions, in addition to espionage and tracking. Okay, for to onset 1 minute, 6 minutes duration. Clumsy, -10 foot status penalty. Yes. Speeds, clumsy 2, -20 speed, clumsy 3 off guard and 30 speed. All speed. Okay. Let's see. Interact. Okay, it's an interact contact poison. Okay, so.
Yeah, you smear it on your opponent in the Olympics, and they will be very slow.
Like shake his hand. Ah, yes, good to meet you. Giant wasp venom injury. Duration 6 rounds. 2d6 poison damage and clumsy 1. Stage 2 3d6 clumsy 2. Stage 3 4d6 clumsy 2. All right. Maximum 6 rounds, and the fortitude save is what DC?
25.
25 is pretty good. I would have trouble doing a 25 fortitude DC. Hunting spider is 1d10 poison and off guard. That's pretty damn good. 1d12 poison, clumsy 1, 2d6 poison, clumsy 2, and off guard. All right. Interact. Okay. All right. These are fun. I want poisons. He'll carefully put it on. As he puts the ostentatious red hat, he will take a minute to invest in it, and then he will tap the hat to turn it into a just a thin, one of those like elaborate, not really an earring, but it goes like along the edge of the ear and make it like silvery. So no one can see that he's wearing a hat of disguise.
ironic disguising the head
Or
of those
use the
guys.
hatch to hide the hat.
Yeah, pretty much. With that done, he will nod and says, "These are the historical finds. I am quite pleased."
Yeah, that's quite the. Like, what are the odds? You know, like just trying to do the math for like he just happened to defect from a thing and then also be the one to find the historical origins of the that isn't even known to the secret society. What the heck?
But there was
Well,
more than just simple chance that I found myself here, it seems.
Yeah, must
there's
have.
a reason you began digging into the Rose God and various ruins and such around the local area. I suppose it was only a matter of time before you would get into it. What drove you to the Rose God to begin with?
Well, truth be told, I was told by my mother to come here to look for something. I didn't know what that was. Maybe now this is what she wanted me to see.
Yeah, must be. Means that she knew something that apparently the organization as a whole had forgotten. It's crazy.
He nods. Yes, this is certainly intriguing. This little readout and assassin guild built into the place. Most intriguing. Move closer towards the door where Arena is standing and says, "Let's take a look, shall we?"
Yeah. Let's do it.
Do you open the door?
Yes.
The door reveals a hallway.
Wonder if that leads to another wall.
Little spectators thing, perhaps. Cobwebs.
In fact, ends in another wall. In fact, a fairly obvious from this side secret door.
Yeah, but or she was like, "Oh no, I know this. There's got to be a secret door here somewhere."
Secret door.
Yes, about two.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh, this is back to the arena. Okay,
Oh.
well, at least we don't have to go through the portcullis again.
Oh, that's good. Good. I suppose this arena and area, like maybe all this floor was the old guild actually. Would make sense. Makes sense. Prisons, laboratories, a bar, blood sports, training. Yes. He nods again. Yes, this does make sense.
Well, and this, may have been the outside entrance that they came through. Let's go check it out.
Now, Sir Nazar knows a thing or two about his old guild. Looking at the doors here, is there any guild iconography on these doors?
It does not appear so.
Well, you shouldn't really put up a sign that you're running a secret assassin guild inside, maybe, so that probably makes sense. Alright. Well, let's take a look at the door.
The doors do not appear to be locked nor trapped.
Attempt to open it.
The doors take some force to open simply because they're fairly heavy iron doors that are rusted in places. But they do swing open with some resistance, revealing a long tunnel. One that in fact goes off the map here.
This leads into the Underdark, and it's beyond the scope of this adventure. You want?
Pay for the DLC.
Oh no.
I think every adventure path has that random tunnel to the Underdark that they're not going to give you any info about.
I hate it so much. Like, what the hell do you do if your party wants to go there? It's like, oh yeah, that sounds fun. Let's go there. No, please don't.
We don't want to do anything else than go down this
Such
tunnel.
a meme. Like, it seems to happen in everything, third party or official or
But,
doesn't matter company.
But rest assured that this tunnel does not appear to lead into the Underdark.
Wow.
See,
Amazing.
Check it out.
what you do is you find 2 such tunnels in 2 modules. You just connect them.
Yeah.
Just gonna open this one as well, sheep.
I guess it's just random explanation for why this place had monsters in it. I suppose.
So heading down the tunnel, it goes on for quite the distance. A few minutes walk. It seems to terminate in what looks like natural stone. However, it is sort of, what's the word? Natural stone, but there are some mechanisms obviously visible. It is fairly obvious to Dancer at least, and maybe to Amina too, that this is the inside of a secret door.
Very good. Oh.
Opening said secret door is fairly trivial. And it reveals the exit in what appears to be a underground cove, like a cave that has a ocean access basically, fairly wide, and it is not empty. Under the dust and dirt, you do see the remnant of what looks like wooden crates, rope, and other discarded equipment that a sailor might need. And they sure don't look 500 years old. They look old, sure, discarded, but not hundreds of years.
All right.
Torfin, having a ponder about this, is certain that this is might have been a point where smugglers stopped and got their shit together, basically, to move on later. Like a smuggler's cove.
Yes.
Although you're fairly certain they were entirely unaware of this secret door.
That's kind of funny.
It is a fairly convenient access to the Abomination vaults from the water, for sure.
Sweet, we just need another boat. Our last one blew up.
Probably get another boat. There's a fishing
Yeah,
village.
I'm pretty sure that, yeah.
Yeah, this is an entrance that does not require you to enter the swamp at all. This is just at the coast.
Should definitely come out this way so we see where it leads.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you look on the Otari map for a second.
Yeah.
It's I can't see if you're looking at it, which is terrible. But it's basically I can't even ping there. It's basically way to the west. Imagine that like the coast sort of swings around. Can I draw on this? That would be perfect. I can. No, I cannot. Great. Thanks, Foundry. Stop drawing.
I'm still loading, so it's fine. Yeah.
Just imagine like the ocean continues to the east, to the west, and then sort of swings north eventually, and part of it goes into like the swampy area. This would be basically directly west of Otari, quite some distance away from Gaunt Lane, below the swamp most likely. And tunneling up until it reaches the coast.
All right. Yeah, I see now. Yeah. It's very long.
Yeah, it's fairly long, yeah.
Oh, it's a good way to get there safely. Or rather, get out safely, I would say.
Yeah.
All right.
New entrance, yay!
That's certainly pretty good.
Yeah, Yeah, that's quite a ways away from Gauntlet.
Yeah.
Well, I
Back
mean,
to level 4.
yeah. Is the secret door possible to open from the outside? Or would we like lock ourselves out if we like closed it?
No, if you can find it or know it exists, there's like a medium-sized pebble that acts as a button, basically.
We do that test where someone stays on the inside to let them back in if it doesn't work,
Yes.
and then someone goes outside to see if they can get back in.
Oh well, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Interesting.
Very neat.
All right. Now it seems like we've cleared this whole floor. But there might be more secret doors. We should check every room again.
Double check. Triple check everything.
Where does it end?
Well, we know that we have the blueprints of the upper layers.
Yeah, you
they're
have
only
the
up to
blueprints of the
third
upper
floor.
layers, but
Yeah.
not this one.
You can probably find one for this one, so. Yeah.
Well, we have what, 3 secret door entrances to the next layer? One of them is full of shit, so I vote one that we have a clear path on.
You in fact are aware of 5 ways down.
Oh my goodness.
6 even, if I can help you point them out. You know of the staircase full of shit, as you put it, where the poltergeists were. You know that you can simply descend the stairs into the arena with the massive monster. There's a staircase here, as you pointed out, that you found recently. A staircase near where the giant skeleton was.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And to your north, there were a variety of conveniently placed pits you could jump into.
I suppose they're the pits, yes. And then there's the actual spiral staircase downwards.
Oh yeah, the spiral staircase, and there's a pair of ladders in this room as well. So you've got all the options.
So many options.
I think we should, if we're gonna go down, we're gonna take the secret staircase that was protected by all the traps and whatnot. That has usually paid off.
Yes.
Sounds good.
I agree. But we go down this one.
Either super safe or like horrifically like has something down there that they can't get out. So either way, we need to deal with it. So perfect.
All right, we make our way to that room and descend.
All right. I'm just gonna. I mean, I have to move you through the portcullis, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you could go a very long way, but I don't want to sit here. I'll wait until you do. Move here.
Excellent.
Move here. So I will let you preload the next scene. Arrange yourself in an order. I'm assuming Amina goes first.
Yes.
Yep.
We'll go last, as usual.
Amina, Dancer.
Make sure.
Orphan.
Don't get
Rogar.
attacked in the back.
Either that or we have Dancer go first if he wants to stealth and sneak ahead.
Yeah.
Just depends on what the priority is, defense or stealth.
And you can go first, I think, this time.
Sure.
Or it will be fine.
What could possibly go? No! Don't say it!
Oh, God.
One second. You're certainly arriving through a way that is very beneficial for you.
Great.
I can tell you that much. As you, maybe I shouldn't have said that because the description is going to be a bit ominous. As you descend the stairway, you're briefly assaulted, although not painfully so, by a high-pitched noise followed by a shattering. It is muted, not because it's distant, but you can clearly see that it is muted by another transparent stone wall that presumably blocks you from its true origin.
Oh.
I'm going to... my nav bar is just broken. This one. Activate. That should have done it.
Sure did. Ugh. More of that same blood.
Don't move. I should have paused the game. You find yourself in a fairly clean hallway. To your east is a thick, transparent stone wall, and behind said stone wall looks to be a natural stone floor covered in layers of blood, and also a massive creature. Currently, it's more borderline extended, screeching at something towards the east. It does so briefly, as you can then see like stone shards shattering, flying all over the place, as it has apparently just destroyed a boulder by screeching at it. It does not seem particularly interested in you. However, it does briefly rotate its head to glare at you. Although it has no eyes, it simply points its massive maw towards you before just looking past you. In fact, you're fairly certain it wasn't looking at you at all. It simply turned around and didn't notice you, despite being in straight view.
Oh. Sort of echolocation, maybe?
You are allowed to move now.
I think it's safe to say we're going to creep along as best we can. That is a nasty thing. I'm going to get out of the way.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Now that I see it, or do I see it? Right, it is transparent wall, right? Sheep.
Yes, the wall is transparent.
What is this thing? Call knowledge here.
Give me an occultism. It certainly looks like some sort of aberration.
Yes. Let me check. Yes.
You know what this is. It is best described as a reptilian horror, a Destrashan.
Oh no.
They are known for being extremely vicious, but also having no vision whatsoever. They navigate and see through echolocation exclusively, and are very good at hearing just in general, unsurprisingly. One of their special things is that they don't just hear with echolocation, they also fight with sound a lot.
I see.
Which makes a lot of sense. You saw it screech and a boulder exploded, which is certainly part of what they do. If you want more information, you could give me another check and ask me specific questions.
Yeah. Let's see. What question? Yeah, I would like to know if this thing has any weaknesses, or I suppose vulnerabilities, I would say.
Weaknesses, I'll give you resistances on top if you make the check. So give me another. You're unsure. Sonic's probably bad to use against it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, fine. Just don't stay away from it. So from the operation of these walls, was there a way to like turn them non-translucent, like just to normal walls again? Or
Well,
Are they stuck like this?
that question is probably answered fairly quickly.
Oh,
As you look at the creature for a few moments, you see what it does, and then you see the wall fade.
oh shit.
As we will go into initiative, as suddenly as the wall disappears, the creature whips its massive head around. With ominously echoing clicks, it stalks towards you.
Someone did that on purpose. They need to die.
You must
Oh, dear.
die.
Are we in an initiative right now, I assume?
Yes, we will
Alright.
go into initiative once I figure out how to start combat.
That's fine.
It's just a
Oh,
Last of Us clicker.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
wow.
looking at my.
Hanzo can kill it without it even knowing.
That'll be something.
Could it make a stealth check for initiative?
If you were sneaking as part of the exploration. Or
Yeah.
avoiding
Well, I mean,
notice.
if this thing
If
is
you
sound
were-
based, then
If
Yeah,
you were
most definitely.
sneaking, you could have. However, you have your torch out, so that's a bit weird. I guess if you know, oh, it's echolocation, I'm gonna be quiet. That makes sense. I would allow
I
that.
did call it before we said so.
True.
That's true.
My stealth is actually worse. This is purely a flavor thing. Well, dramatically worse, actually. So
Are you
I should
sure
use
you want
perception,
to?
but let's go for the flavor. That was a good roll. That would have been a 20 if I'd used perception.
The creature does seem fairly terrifying to you. It is a massive, muscular reptilian creature with a maw big enough to swallow each of you whole.
Mhm.
Great.
And it has seen you. Roga, I do need to delete these walls.
So,
The walls are deleted.
oh,
Pretend the walls are not there. They are very faintly transparent.
these ones.
Yeah, they are barely visible anymore at this point.
Well, that's unpleasant. I don't think we can really hide from this thing. I think we got to kill it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's within range now. Some sort of aberration, clearly. And my spells are like remove disease and stuff today. So we will try to cast. Are you guys gonna go into it or kill it, or are you gonna let it come to us?
No, I think we go back in the choke point, the stairs, and just shoot it.
Oh, really?
If it's coming to us, yeah, why not?
What's flanking and such? Seems to be our benefit to gang up at it.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, if it can swallow us whole, and look how big it is. There's no way it's getting up those
Well,
stairs.
it fights using sonic wave, so it can probably just shout at us.
Oh, that's true.
Days.
Yeah.
I would make it all fat and happy, but don't want to waste the debuff. So, oh well.
It succeeds.
Yeah. Okay. The plus
Hmm.
18, my DC 22 is going to have a hard time doing much.
Ouch.
Worth a try. At least we know will is not the answer.
Answer.
Well, we'll go in. I could go through these, right?
Yes, they are vaguely transparent. You basically can just pass through them, no problem.
You will then dash up here. The blade flicking out. It is flat-footed against me because of my ambusher abilities.
Alright.
And then I will try to slash at it. Oh, well,
For a miss.
there's a miss. That sure doesn't want to be here precisely. Again, He will maneuver. He will spend another action to stride around here. Go in on the back of it. Get in position for Amina. We're done.
All right. The creature will rise to its full height before screeching to the south here. I think you're all in range for this. Yes. As it lets out a massive shockwave that ripples the ground, borderline cracking some of the weakened stone walls here in this area. As that will be a cone attack. Not that way. That way.
Oh.
Give me a reflex saves.
Of course, it's reflex. All right. Okay. Another crit fail.
Amina with the net 20. All right.
Nice. Okay.
Get rewarded for the flavor choice.
Yeah.
There we go. For 26 sonic damage as it hits you with its destructive harmonics.
All right.
If you crit succeeded, you take nothing. Before it then spins around and will hit Dancer, trying to just eat him, really. Striking with its jaws.
Be gone. I will
That is
dodge. No, that won't do it. Damn it! It just won't.
That hits you for 28.
I'm very
letting
lucky
out
with
another
that.
screech as it bites.
Oops. Damn it. Hold on.
What's happening?
I went to click something and then the chat went up, so I clicked on the damage. It's fine.
Yeah, we've had that happen before, I'm pretty sure.
Probably you
that'll
need to be repositioned then because you went down. So
What do you mean?
you're now before the monster in the initiative.
Oh, god damn it. That was below it.
Dancer, from where you are with your incredible dark vision, you see another creature
Oh, lovely.
to your north.
Uh-huh.
This guy
Oh,
currently seems to be happy standing back,
All right.
chittering excitedly as it seems to write something on parchment with a like quill held in its back tentacles while observing carefully.
all right.
We'll just let him do
Amina.
that.
No, wait. It's me because I died, so push my
Orphan.
initiative up. Yeah.
Oh, you died. Okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Well. See, I have a problem. My whole class is based on casting magic, and I'm stupefied. So, well, I have to just do it. So, I will attempt to cast a True Strike first. Ooh. Yes. All right.
Yep, you
That
make
works. And then here comes the real thing. I'm gonna spell strike now. So, let me try again. Nope. DC 6. So.
Yep. Spell fizzles.
Spell fizzles, but I still attack. So actually, I don't know how that works with spell strike. Let me see.
Just do
I assume you
normal.
still shoot the arrow.
I still shoot the arrow.
No
Yeah,
magic.
just not normal magic. So. Oh well. Let's target this. That's a hit.
That is it. For 7 damage, the arrow sticks into its reptilian hide.
I'm done.
Amina.
Okay. Not a fan of fighting since we're so in the open, but let's do this. I'll have to double stride to get over here. And then we'll give him a good old slash. Nope. You know what? I'm going to hero point that. If I'm not shielding, then God damn it, I'm doing some damage.
That's it.
There we go.
15.
Yeah, there you go.
Slashing at the creature.
That's me. Unless
Rogue.
it being... Oh, no, it was off guard flanked. Yeah, that's already factored in. Cool.
And moving closer. My reaction within range, but I'm slow and it's far. So I'll go over here. And I'll take a... Yeah, I'll cast a heal using the wand on myself. Level 2. Well, should be +8, but all right. Well, 8 more is 65.
Right. Delta.
Yeah.
Alright. Are in the position we like. We'll keep slashing at this. I was considering doing an intimidation, but it can't see me, so I don't think I can scare it.
It's true.
Yell at it.
Yeah, but
I mean, echolocation is sort of a sense. Surely it can
do threatening
notice
jingles.
that you're doing threatening
I mean, I could try, maybe.
ghost sound.
Oh.
Try intimidating, insulting, and just getting a point across through audio.
Yes. Yeah, you know what? I'll try that. How about that? Let me see. Let's intimidate it. Red 7?
Well, what language do you shout at the creature?
Well, question. What is the most threatening language I can speak? Let me take a look.
Aklo, probably.
Aklo is pretty threatening. Yeah, sure. You'll hiss dark things at it in Aklo. Why not?
It does not seem bothered by it. I believe it does target will DC, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, well, yeah, we know that's
Yes.
huge.
Well, Aklo didn't do anything. Oh well. Then maybe good old-fashioned violence will do it. It is flanked. Let's strike.
Good old-fashioned murder.
It's a hit. Or 17. That's kind of low, but never mind. A hit is a hit. Roll again. That is a miss. I am done.
It's injured now,
Alright.
so we're doing the right thing.
Creature is in fact injured, as it will once again raise its massive head and let out a discordant ululation.
Oh.
It's almost like a really screechy singing, just gets into your bones and skin and head, and just it feels awful.
The
give
Judas
me
Priest
fortitude
concert.
saves.
Oh no, it's the Cthulian Jigglypuff.
Yeah, oh no. Cthulhu Puff.
Who's the
Is
target
this
of this?
everyone, sheep?
This is everyone within 30.
Okay.
So
I'm
not
okay.
you.
I'm barely outside of
Oh
range.
boy, let's re-roll that.
Our rolls are bad tonight.
There we go.
All right. On a success, you are merely second one for a round. On a critical failure, you are deafened for 1 minute and stunned 3.
Oh, no.
Hey, if you're deafened, maybe you're immune to all of its
Yes,
sonic
I
effects.
guess I'll go and brush my
Oh.
teeth or something.
Does
while-
it
Or being
go
stunned 3.
away by itself then?
Ugh.
If it's one, I mean,
Yes, it's for 1 round, so it goes away by itself. You don't need to bath out the sound.
Okay.
that's what it's doing.
well, that's good because that'd be pretty terrifying if I did.
To vomit sound. Oh.
You hurl, it's just the sound of a gong.
From the north, who of you speaks Undercommon?
Dancer and I believe.
Dancer and you. Toffin, you're fairly far away. You can maybe make out the words. They are shouted by the worm creature at the top, in a strange accent, as it says, "Oh, go for the fake dwarf in the back. If you kill him, I will give you extra meat rations for 3 weeks."
I mean, who's the thick one?
Okay. Oh, if only Armina wasn't there, I could blast. No. I wouldn't know where it was anyway. God, I hate casting now, but I have to. I need to get closer to even cast it. If I go here, I can still barely see it. I will attempt to cast a flaming sphere. Let's see if I do. No, I don't. I lose the spell.
The spell fizzles.
I'm done with my turn.
Amina.
All right. Big old 1-2. Let's go. Hit it. Hit it. Die. Ah.
Oh, also, sorry, before I forget, the creature actually forgot to attack. I still had an action left that I didn't use. Let me do that first.
Yeah.
Dancer looks thoroughly stunned by it, so it will turn around and try to bite Amina real quick. 29 or 25.
Oh, does it actually want to, instead of doing that, maybe do no damage or give her resistance and be enfeebled too?
It'll choose to be enfeebled, sure.
All right. Then, Amina, you resist, what,
Nice.
8 of that damage? And it's enfeebled.
Okay.
Amina, yours.
I'm also going to block, so that would be. Hang on a sec. 17. Sorry, the block mechanic. I normally just click it. I forget what the actual formula is for how much.
You
is
subtract
taken.
your shield's hardness.
There we go. Which is 8.
Yep.
So 17. So 9 damage done to me and the shield.
And then you can aggressive block, right?
Yes.
Yes.
So there we go. Damage to me. Damage to the shield. Gonna do this manually. There we go. That's right. That's all done. So I block it, take some damage, and then aggressive block.
A creature adjacent to you that is your size smaller. It is much bigger.
Oh, okay.
Much
Sorry,
bigger.
my bad.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, let's try and kill it. I already took an attack, so this would be map -5. Ugh, come on.
That is a mess.
All right, shield block. That's me.
Roga.
Yeah. Over here, and we will look to it and cast our stuff. It looks like a living creature, so it can be stuffed with food.
Yes.
It wants me. Oh, well. All right,
It's not too bothered by your
effect.
attempt.
No, it just eats it. Okay, that's that.
All right. Dancer gets all his actions eaten by the stunned.
Mm-hmm.
As the creature rolled well on its recharge, so it's going to do that again. Everyone with it 30. Give me fortitude saves.
Okay, success. Stick and should be gone.
Say success. I guess I'm going to roll for Dancer here. Fortitude, was it?
He is deafened, right? So
He is deafened. Does
surely
that
sonic
give
stuff.
him... It would make sense, wouldn't it? Let's see. You can't hear. You're immune to auditory effects. Yeah, he does not even care.
So what happens on a failure?
On a failure, you're deafened for 3 rounds and stunned 2.
God. Okay.
On a success, you are merely second 1. Roger,
That's,
second.
So stunned doesn't seem like it actually goes away. It goes down by 1 for each round you suffer it.
No. Stun goes down by
no.
how many actions it takes away,
Okay.
not how many rounds.
It just
So
eats your actions. So stun
Yeah.
3 eats 3 actions, and then it's done.
slowed is what sticks around and
Alright.
keeps your actions down for a period of time. Otherwise, that
And
would be
then the
terrible.
creature will. Dancer seems very active again. It's gonna try to bite Dancer. For a miss, because it is in fact enfeebled.
Aha.
Nice.
But it is no longer. Where I'm at the top is. I mean, this is going well for the creature. He doesn't have to do anything. Dolphin.
Well, I have 1 action. I shoot it.
You-
Do it, Dolphin.
No, I'm not gonna hit this thing.
No, that is a miss.
I'm done.
Amina.
Okay.
That's a
Critical.
Nice.
There we go.
28.
28 damage.
Cleaving into the creature.
Off guard.
Off guard until the start of your next turn.
Then a nat 1.
Well, if you can do that every turn, I'll take it.
Shield block. There we
No.
go.
Easy come, easy go.
Yeah.
Roger.
Dancer, step one step closer to me.
Oh, how long does this second one last?
On your turn, please.
Dancer can't hear you.
I can't hear you.
Wave frantically.
I can't.
One step closer. Oh well.
Okay.
If not, I
The
can't.
second is gone.
All right.
Excellent.
Beyond that, though, I will then pick up my other wand and cast that on Dancer with a healing.
Womp, womp,
That
womp.
should be +8. And
Hmm.
this is a level 2 wand. Why is that
A 16 then,
these
right?
ones? These ones. That should be another D8 as well as 8.
All right.
So
That
that's
weird
7
thing where your
plus
wands
8.
were stacking in your
She's
inventory or
15.
something.
It was a weird thing. Yeah, maybe it thinks it's level 1. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
But
23
you know.
is what I heal.
8, 16 plus 7. Yes, 23.
Done.
And that's it, because I had to take it out too.
Okay. Dancer.
All right. Would you think, Sheep, that Dancer would have seen Rogar frantically waving over there?
Yeah. You can see him frantically waving for you to get closer.
All right. Dancer will take a step closer, as was indicated by the holy man. And then we will go to work here. Attack. 27. 22 damage. Sneak attack. Follow-up attack. Natural 1. Womp womp. The nat ones keep coming in. I am done.
Well, its defenses are worthless against such pathetic attacks. It doesn't even
Right.
matter if it had bad defenses.
It is not happy being surrounded here. It is going to sidestep. And then attack Dancer twice. Trying to bite him first for a crit.
I will
can dodge that, yeah.
dodge that to avoid the crit.
Okay, then you take only 25 instead.
All right, that's worth. That's value right there.
And then it will try to slice you with its vicious claws.
Don't please. Oh, thank goodness.
Misses.
Oof. Just does a twisting out of its ball, like oh, like rips half his arm off. Oh boy.
As from the north in Undercommon you hear, no, you're supposed to kill them so I can learn something from it. The worm will scuttle forward and intervene.
That guy talking shit.
Yeah, he's talking
the
shit.
worm is going to intervene.
You can't hear him. You don't know he's talking shit.
No,
can't
I
hear
can
him
hear him.
either.
I
hear
can
weird
hear him. I just
clicking
can't
sounds.
understand him.
No, but I'm
The
saying
two
Dancer and I,
people-
who
Oh,
can
yeah.
understand him, are deaf, so
Oh,
we
yeah.
Oh,
can't.
that's true. That's
There's
true.
a
Yeah,
hideous
that's-
worm coming towards us. Kill it.
Well, I feel like he's low priority right now.
He's filled with malice and death.
You move here. Dancer's in range. As
Great.
cast a spell.
No.
Yeah, he's gonna haste you probably, right? He's gonna help.
yeah.
Happy worm
As
with a
he-
happy
as
little
he-
wand.
As he wiggles one of his two back tentacles and casts a spell that levitates some of the little pebbles and shoots them towards Dancer.
That's not nice.
Which miss?
Oh,
They hit
Open.
Mina in the face. Ah.
do it, Torfin.
Let's see
Do
what's
it
going
now,
on.
yeah.
Where? Okay. Okay. Well, shoot it.
That's a crit.
Critical hit.
Yo.
There we go.
Mhm.
And then
Nice,
I'll
nice,
shoot it
near
again.
death.
That's a crit again.
Oh well, I mean,
Yo, double 20s.
you do it.
Double net 20. Okay.
Slap,
Hit him with
slap.
an arrow, then pierce that arrow with the next arrow.
I'm done. Also, I need to go to work, so I'll leave it with that. I'm sure someone else can.
Do it, Armina. Finish it.
All right.
All right.
Thanks for playing, Loki. See you later.
Have a good one, Velky.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye. All right. We're going to move up here.
Oh.
We're going to attack.
All right.
Yes.
Hit.
Very good.
Damage. 17 damage.
Very good too.
Take it.
Yes.
Yes.
The reptile falls, letting out a wail.
Leaving my third action to get up here. Just running and slashing, doing a drive-by kill on the way towards the worm.
Dancer hasn't heard anything and didn't see the projectiles. Like, what? Where's she going? Like, turns around. It's like, oh.
Roger.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, big worm is doing big worm stuff. We'll need to just. I always forget how big a 30 emanation is. I'm just gonna take a look at that. If I was back here, how big would this be? That's plenty. We'll do this 3 actions to just do some healing.
Nice.
That's for Torfin, Dancer, and Rogar.
Ooh.
Right. Dancer.
Well.
You get healed by 17.
Yep.
So does Torfin. I can heal. There we go.
Can I stand under here?
Yes, the transparent walls are just gone.
Alright. Then he will dash in, the silver blade flicking, dangerously flying back and forth in a silvery streak.
Yeah, as you rush forward, despite being deafened, you do hear a voice. As you can see, the worm-like creature glancing around, perhaps a bit worried. As in your head in Undercommon you hear, "Stop! You've been exemplarily helpful in my research. We do not need to come to blows." To strike at it, it dodges.
Go stab.
Thinks back, you should have thought of that before you shot at me.
Oh no, the consequences of my actions.
As it hisses, grinds its beaky teeth.
It's what?
It's beaky teeth.
Oh God.
Beaky
It's a
teeth.
nightmare
Teeth,
image.
they're shaped like
Yeah.
a beak.
That's exactly what those are. That's a nightmare. Jeez.
As it will does it can't really sidestep here. It's going to just take a swipe at Dancer with the long sword it has grasped in its tentacle. Actually, no, it will bite instead. It's much better biting.
I was gonna say it doesn't feel like the longsword is like its main weapon somehow. Aha.
That is just a miss.
Dodge.
It'll try again. Snap, snap. No. Third action. It can't really block. Mm-hmm. No, it's gonna just go for the last attempt. Oh, that is it.
I will dodge that.
Never mind that.
My reaction.
Yeah, you can now see it's like a beaky teeth up close. It is a horrible creature. There's obviously intelligence behind those eyes, but you can see down its maw, like it is drooling a substance that looks awfully like poison. It is terrible.
Yeah.
Often.
Everything's terrible. Well, Thorfinn can't act on his own, but I imagine he will shoot.
Yeah,
Cool.
I think moving up and shooting is fair.
Yeah, one of you can do.
How does Thorfinn work? That's a good question.
Good.
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 We shoot with this. Yes.
Breaks all his arrows.
5.
There's damage.
Then the spell. I don't really know how this works.
Well, he cast a claw one, right? But you got to do the flat jack first.
Oh, right.
Yeah, just roll a d20.
Yes.
Nope. Nope. It's a
Oh.
DC 6.
Oh. Right.
So
Oh, plonk.
That's
I guess we plonk again then.
no, that's it.
All right.
It takes 2 actions to attempt the spell strike.
Very well.
Amino.
Kill the worm. It spouts nothing but lies.
Yes.
Like, we can be friends, as he tries to kill us. Like, no.
Yeah.
Get about more, and I'll show
I
you.
mean, the
Another
situation changed.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll fucking
Right,
bet it did. Shield and bat -5.
What will be?
Nope.
Rogue.
Woe upon me.
Actually, sorry, I forgot something very important for you, Amino. That might change things.
Okay.
Give me a will save, as within the presence of this worm, your thoughts feel slightly more sluggish. However,
Not sluggish enough.
you shake off the tiredness that is surely coming from your coffee.
I love coffee! This stuff is amazing!
Oh,
Can't
God.
stop me now, worm! And then she crits it.
Yeah.
And then whiffs the next attack.
Whee!
People are feeling all right.
Maybe we should combine you and Rogar to serve like Irish coffee at the bar.
Yes.
I was thinking that.
I mean, it's the only way I'm going to get a supply at this point.
Yeah.
Well, it takes a little bit of damage, like half damage.
He is immune to mental damage.
Oh, never mind then.
The mental worm.
Jaden, sometimes I need something better than a headache. Please. Everybody has fireballs.
Answer, before you act, you too feel your thoughts sort of like being confused. And that is a failure. You're confused for a round.
Unless I have a hero point that I could use to reroll.
That is true.
I mean, we're at the end of the session, might as well.
Yeah, might as well. Well, I don't have one. Maybe I could get one.
True. I think only one's been handed out.
I will give you one now, which you can't use for this save.
What? Oh my god. Alright, sure.
Oh, I gave you 2 apparently. And the worm will see that its mind fog has taken hold. And it can, in fact, decide who you attack while you're confused.
Oh my.
It will tell you that Roger is your sworn enemy.
but I'm
however,
deaf. I can't hear.
It has telepathy.
I am mind deaf. I can't think it.
I'm brain dead.
Well,
Okay,
let's see. You do get another will save to decide that your friend is in fact not your enemy.
He raises his bloody scimitar like murder weapon, looks at Rogar. Oh, but I
This is
should.
such
Oh yes, I should, shouldn't I?
We've been here before.
This is Dancer's fatal flaw.
Yeah, I'll re-roll that with a hero point.
Always.
Oh, wait a minute, actually.
Oh,
no,
there we go.
that's my good friend Rogar. I could never.
Oh,
Okay,
here I go killing my friends again. Oh wait, no.
You succeed going back to the normal confused state, meaning I'm gonna decide it somewhat randomly. Torfin is sort of far away. I don't think he's a valid target, so I'm gonna roll a d3 with 2 being the worm and 3 being Amina. So yeah, Amina has been working together with the worm all along.
Clearly.
Founder of the Assassin's Guild.
It was me.
So since you're confused, you must move to Amina and attack her.
Okay.
Traitor.
I'm sorry that your betrayal forces me to do this.
Wait, what?
Critical!
Oh, fuck. No shib. All right.
Well,
Block
you
that
roll-
damage.
You rolled hit damage, not crit damage.
Also, sneak attack probably shouldn't be on there.
No, sneak attack probably shouldn't be there. Wait, hit damage? Not crit? Oh, sure. No sneak attack because I'm not engaged with a friend here.
Undo that damage.
Yeah, you don't consider the worm a friend, so
I
no
don't,
sneak attack.
no.
Can't get rid of it.
So it would
Minus
be-
10 on the damage there.
Yep, 16.
16 blocked for 8, so me and the shield both take 8.
Alright.
Copy. Let's go.
Smashes through.
All right. It is. How long are you confused? For one round. So at the start of your next turn, you're no longer confused.
Hooray.
As
Not
the
this
worm
shit
will,
again.
while you two are distracted, it will step here with its many tiny centipede-like feet
Yeah, come get it.
and try to bite Roger. Or miss. And a miss. Torfin probably shoot. I also think he's no longer deafened.
Yeah,
He didn't crit fail, did he?
I don't know.
No, he
I don't
didn't.
think he did.
Just failed.
No, he didn't.
Alright,
There's
we'll
3
Deafened
rounds.
for 1 round.
So,
I guess
And
we
he
he's
should.
still
should-
stupefied and his player's not here, so we can just keep shooting.
Pew pew. Nope. And
flat check.
flat check, I suppose.
With a claw.
Yes.
You can do the claw.
How do I do the claw?
I'll do it. Spell, so cast the cantrip. Piercing claw. I believe if the thing hits, the claw hits as well.
Yeah, 15 arcane slashing, I suppose.
But you're missing an attack roll. The 22 was a miss.
Oh.
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 Okay, sure. Attack. Wait. Attack.
You can just shoot a normal arrow now.
Yeah, the minus 10 though.
Yeah. Sure.
Because it costs 2.
Minus 10 on the roll here, so 19, that'll miss.
Okay.
Yep, that is sadly a miss. Amina.
Okay. God freaking dang it. Answer. She's gonna try. Do I need to make another save? Am I close enough to the worm to?
You succeeded. You're fine.
Okay,
You're
cool,
immune
I'm
for a
just
minute.
Immune to being mind noodled.
Yep.
Cool. Let's just go over here. No.
Flank with me if you want.
I'm trying to make it so that it's hard for it to step away. Sorry, let me undo that. How tall or this invisible wall we can just walk through? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
It is effectively not there.
Excellent. I think this is the best I can do to create more choke points. At least force it into a corner if it wants to step away. And then we're gonna here I go stabbing again.
That's it.
Yeah. Damage. Second
Slice.
attack. Map -5. Yes.
And that
Die,
hit
monster.
strikes the worm.
Ouch.
Drops to the ground, defeated.
All right. We could take more of
Turn.
those.
Turn to Dancer to make sure he's not in my noodle anymore.
Combat is over.
Bit wobbly as he. Ow, my head. Looks around. Well, let's get to it. Starts eluding the worm.
The worm has a few things in various like pouches. Most notably a wand, as well as a writing slate and a large piece of chalk. It was also wielding a longsword.
All right.
His research notes.
Anything actually valuable on the thing?
No.
I'm sure Torfin will want the writing slate and whatever
Its
contents
notes
are.
was written on it.
Yeah.
Get bigger monster.
Oof. All right. Well,
that was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Should we, how we're doing resource-wise? Really good still?
I think we're doing all right.
Torfin
might be low on spells.
Yeah, I'm okay. I got several heals left.
Okay.
That said, Torfin gone, perhaps we should.
The thing is, I'm considering is if it's worth going back and actually resting so Torfin is no longer stupefied, because that condition has cost him a couple of spells this session, and that's just bad.
Yeah. If we're gonna do that, we might want to stay for 2 days or full day, because then I'll be tired. But I can push through that. That's fine. Or just get more coffee.
You should probably just, wean off the coffee a bit. I suppose we can decide next time.
I think I would want to, keep pushing on, just because we don't know how much time. We don't know what's going. Clearly, the stuff that's going on with the daughter is on a ticking clock. So
sure,
we definitely bought ourselves some time, and I think we can probably push a little further before needing to retreat.
Mm-hmm.
I like having a ticking clock in this. It's
Valky can decide next time, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly. If Torfin is like completely screwed and inoperable, then yeah, we'll go back. But
damn it, just link to the scene.
Otherwise.
Right. Well, that's it.
Yeah, give me 1 second. I can give you experience real quick, because the Pathfinder module now is a thing where it actually tells me how much XP things are worth.
Oh.
If I put them in the tracker.
Nice.
Did I forget anything?
Might be quest XP or like resolution XP. Sometimes when you disable trap or something, the adventure is like, if the first time the players find this secret door, they earn extra 10 XP or whatever it is.
I can tell you that trap, by the way, was a severe encounter. Like it could have really messed you up.
It was a pretty severe trap.
I found that a lot of hazards, at least in the few modules I have run of this, have been very low XP though.
I mean, this one was just a severe encounter, so it gives severe encounter XP.
A complex hazard.
I mean, did you have like an anime sword slash worth of blades of just?
chainsaws even.
yeah.
You gain 260 experience.
Oh my goodness. So that's
730.
730. I'm very tempted to give Armina a level in Rogue next time we level.
As a trainer.
She's like,
That's
fighting
not how
secret
Pathfinder
doors is so
works,
fun.
though.
Oh no.
You'd have to take the rogue dedication, which I mean,
These class feats.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of want to take like the. There is an actual dedication that would be absolutely perfect for me. It's called Shadow Dancer, which would just be like exactly what I want, really. Looking at that.
Shadow Dance.
Yep. From Advanced Player's Guide.
But it does eat a lot of class feats.
Yeah, I have a lot. I'm a rogue.
Well, that's skill feats. You have a lot of, right?
I have.
Yeah, you don't gain more class feats than others. You do gain more skill feats as a rogue.
Still feel I have a lot.
So far we have 3. Level 2, level 4, level 6. I guess we'll get 8, 10, and so on. But yeah.
I think the next level is the first time I can take a Shadow Dancer dedication because I need to be a master at stealth. Can't be that yet.
Fair.
Yeah, it's
Makes
level
sense.
8 feat. You can't even take that before level 8 anyways.
Yep. It's really cool. I dedicate myself to the
Getting there.
shadows.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, my initial argument for restricting all of us to the core rulebook was mostly to keep the initial learning
Oh yeah, the learning curve, that would have been insane.
easier. I feel like we're at the point where I can open up things a bit. So like Advanced Player's Guide and also for the Cleric Secrets of Magic, I would not be opposed to
Well,
using those going forward.
Such.
Find actual spells at this point.
There you go, Rogar.
Oh, what have you done?
I am as unto a god.
Steel has been unleashed. With
Yeah,
every
I
new
think
supplement released, my power grows.
I think going forward, consider those 2 books at least available: Secrets of Magic and Advanced Player's Guide.
There's that poisoner dedication also I kind of like.
That's a very cool move from Rogar earlier. The like transfer curse.
Yeah, I like it.
It's just like you get to remove a curse earlier, but just put it on yourself. It's like,
But that actually ended up being a boon because you had the whole thing was like, it's a tracker to exactly where some spooky shit in the vault is. So that in our case is actually better than remove curse.
Poisoner.
Very cool.
People are delightfully fragile when exposed to the glories of nature. Asian. Basic alchemy benefits. Only be used for alchemical poisons. In a batch
Right, thank you for the game, Sheep. I'm gonna take off. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
All right. I'll do
See
the
you
same.
on next week.
Yep.
Bye.